Hello, everyone. Y'all, there was some storms that was coming through. Still raining, I think. I can still hear the rain. There's thunder. No big storm just yet. It's passing pretty quick. I'm gonna say hi to a few people. Why I still have the live. There's Wendy at Hardknack Farms. Hello, Wendy. There's Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hello. There is Sister Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. She says, hi, sister. Sup, Chris? There is Peter, Old Man King Homestead. Hello. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. I appreciate y'all coming in and spending some time with us. I don't know how long. Let's see. There's Drops Homestead. Hello. Yeah, gonna rain here the next 5 days. Not happy. There's Palmetto Paratrooper. Hello. Welcome in. There is Chris and Dodge. Hello, Hippie Callier Homestead. There is Lori's Prepping for Heaven. Hello, Lori. Half asleep already. May pass out before car part tractor talk. There's my mama. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Yeah, we didn't know how bad it was gonna get. I was watching because Troy Sutton sent me that Ryan Hall was live, and I thought I was subscribed to Ryan Hall, but I guess I wasn't. And went and subscribed, was watching him, and then I had Travis Meyer on the TV, so I was watching the storms, y'all. And let's see who else has come in. Yeah, I barely got just enough grass cut before the next round of right. Hope everyone is good tonight. I hope y'all are good where y'all are at. Wow, a huge delay just came on. Let me see. Yeah, it was scary and spicy today in Oklahoma. My son's dog. See, he went and got all the brought the goats in, and then they brought the dogs in, and hopefully she will still be going in the morning when y'all get up. We're flooded here. Oh no. There's Tina at Rainy Ridge. Hello. There is Lauren. Making it home. Hello. More rain and storms coming. Insert heavy sarcasm here. Yeah, I know it's raining, storming right now. But we'll go as long as possible. If I lose it, I'll go up on my phone and I'll kill the live. So that's what I'll do. She probably will. Peter takes a while when tractor starts. I have 4 different YouTube accounts, so I can separate the things I like. This one is Prepping, Homesteading, Bushcraft. I have a different one for news, weather, and sports. Awesome. There is Miss Arlene. Hello, Arlene. Welcome in. Everybody's saying hello to each other. There is Liberty Layers Hideout. Bodie. Hello. Welcome in. Y'all, I was like listening in, and Ryan Hall, I like Ryan Hall. He does cover everywhere. But I also had, like I said, Travis Meyer, Channel 6 News was on my TV, and we're watching that. Chris cooked supper tonight. He made homemade hamburgers. So thanks again, babe. They were delicious. There's nothing like homemade hamburgers, delicious. So yeah, everybody's saying hello to each other. There is Oops. Hello, Oops. Welcome in. So I don't know how y'all's weather is where you are at. We're just getting hit with heavy rain right now. I did hear the thunder. You'll probably hear some of that. I'm not sure. And then we saw some lightning and stuff. So I'll pull up Ryan Hall, and if he's not looking at Oklahoma, I go on to my on about my business. Yeah, I turned him off. I turned him down, Palmetto, and turned on Travis Meyer on Channel 6 because Ryan Hall had went over to another part of somewhere that they had got a notification that there could be a big tornadic activity thing going. So he moved away from Oklahoma. So I went to Travis Meyer. I was watching him first. I was flipping back and forth from Ryan Hall and going to Facebook Travis Meyer, and then I put it on the TV so that I could have both going. So yeah. Let's see. I was watching Reach.
I wasn't watching
Timer.
any of it because it's just
Val
rain.
and Amy Caster and answering my phone. Yep, there you go. Got all those hookups. Yep. Let's see. There is Robert. Hello, Robert. Welcome in. Welcome in. So if you okay, so Lauren, how many are you off of hitting the 8K? Because if y'all don't know, Lauren making it home, they are about to hit 8K, and they only needed like last time it was like 30. So I shared them out on Facebook. I shared them out on YouTube. So I seen a lot of people doing that for Lauren. So I got 9 inches of rain in 12 hours. I had to go rescue my chickens. So I have all my chickens inside my garage in cages right now because everything flooded. Oh no. The internet and the weather radio are pretty much a good combo. Yeah. Couple of great tips on products if interested. The spinning mop from O Cedar is amazing. Wash floors and walls today. Also Ranger Ready spray for ticks, chiggers. Nice. That is nice. So thank you for sharing some links, Miss Arlene. That's awesome. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to Lauren and Joel making it home, go ahead and go check them out. I'm letting you know I like them. I think they're a great couple. And so go give them a look-see. And if you watch a video, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment for them. Let's see. Arlene is just sharing links. Enjoy going. Let's see. Enjoy going to rain the next 5 days. I'm probably going east of you. It's fluctuating between 20 and 25. We're doing a giveaway when we hit 8K subs. That's awesome. We hit, let's see. You know, YouTube likes once somebody hits the subscribe, sometimes it takes a few days to get them back. We were at 1730, and right now we're sitting at 1728. Hey, that's good. That's good. We hit over 31K on your short, or the short of Chris doing the it was the Milwaukee tool thing. Yeah. Over 31K, y'all. That is like our biggest short ever.
As long as you don't say doohickey.
Yeah, the doohickey. Doohickey. Plus 1 sub inserts. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. So you got another one. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah. Other than that, I mean, we're doing pretty good on our shorts. Our shorts are. Oh, we're excited. We're at 956. Hey, can we get her and Dodge to closer to their 1,000? Y'all, we remember when we were starting out and we were like, I don't even know if we're gonna hit it to our 1K. And
I didn't think there were 45 people who want to watch me move rocks around the yard.
Right. So, we all remember what it was like to hit our 1K. And so let's get them shared out. Wendy said, thank you, Arlene. Yeah. I'll be listening but won't be chatting. I'm not feeling the best and it's bothering me to look at the screen. Aw, I hope you get better, Peter. There is Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. So if y'all have not checked out Hippie Cow Yay Homestead, go give them a look-see as well. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, go watch some videos, hit the thumbs up, do all the YouTube stuff. Let's see, I can't get more than 100 views on long form and about 1K on shorts. Any advice? Bodie, I'm telling you, I'm about the same right now. That's what we were discussing last
for on those
live.
weird ones.
Yeah, except for on the weird ones.
The dumber the short is, apparently, the more it just goes back crap crazy.
Yes.
Drill a hole in something. Apparently, that's all you gotta do.
Yes, on his short, on the I say his short, but
it ain't my short.
The short of him drilling a hole inside a piece of wood, and it was the shavings were going everywhere. That was a big hit.
That was the biggest one for a while.
Yeah, that was the biggest one for a while.
We cut a tree down.
Until well, you didn't cut a tree.
Cut the tree down. We cut it up.
Fell.
We cut it up.
And I did the short where he was doing the Milwaukee saw, and it was shaking his arm and stuff, and that got over 31K. All the other ones are about 1K, a little bit over 1K. And so I don't know, our long form videos, whether we do 30 minutes, whether we do 10 minutes, they're getting lower and lower on the views. So I don't know. I did all kinds of stuff. Didn't put the hashtags inside the title. I didn't do I started doing like adding the tags when I went to edit. I changed up some of my my thumbnails, making them more interesting, not clickbait, y'all, not clickbait, but more interesting, more color and all that other stuff, making words bigger, just making it personalized where, it's basically what's happening inside the video. And I don't know. I don't know what to say, because the same thing happened to us. We made homemade jumbo pretzels for Saturday last weekend for the flea market. Those pepper jack and jalapeno pretzels sold out in less than an hour. Wow. So if any of y'all have any advice on what to do, because what one person does may not work for another person, I don't know. But the views will come when the views come, I guess. Not everyone knows what it's like to hit 1K, just saying. Yes. So Jennifer Ocean Homestead is another one y'all should check out. Everybody here in the comments, if you don't know them, go give them a look-see, and just give them some love. I know there's a lot of people out there, and I know there's a short amount of time that people can watch stuff, but I'm telling you, these people who are in this chat are amazing people. They have great content. So yeah, Homestead, looking forward to seeing your content. Aw, you're so welcome. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Great people. I'm great. Thank you. How are you? I know I was worried about Sister Evelyn too, because I hadn't seen her in a little bit. Did y'all see our music video? I have not, but I am going to watch that. I will check that out. Let's see. Post daily is what Johnny told me. Yeah, it kind of gets hard to post daily. Like, okay, so what I used to do was I would post Mondays and Thursdays a long form video. Anytime between that, I would put shorts in between. Like one short a day. That worked there for a little bit, and I started noticing that our subscribers would come through on the shorts. I've been noticing lately is our shorts are getting subscribers. So I don't know. I just made a short that's 10 seconds. Hey, there you go. Hey, that's what Johnny says as well. Johnny, Dale, they all say short is in the word shorts. So the shorter you make it and you make it interesting, you get more views on that. It was like 8 seconds, I think, of the one of you drilling, and it got 31K views. I'm like, that's crazy. Let's see. There is Lacey P. Summers. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. But it still has useful information in that 10 seconds. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Who else? There is JS Genesis. Who? Let's see. I'm just clicking through here. I don't want to get too behind. I didn't see that option for adding tags that you were showing me. I looked for like 30 minutes. Okay, so after you upload the video, if you have YouTube Studio, okay, because you have to upload your, see how I do it is I upload from the YouTube side. And then I go into my YouTube Studio and get into there and edit the video there, Palmetto. And in that area in the YouTube Studio, you can add tags. If I have to show it again, I will. But that's how I learned about it, because in the very beginning, I didn't know anything about adding tags. Okay, just subbed on 2 other channels, Lauren. Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic intro. Good job. I can tell you're going to be one of my favorites next to Amy, of course. Oh, Lauren, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Waiting on more rain. Got your paddles ready, Wendy? It just left us drops. We are flooded. Thank you so much. We love the video too. There is Bowen. Hello, hello, Bowen. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. I'm at 445 subs and trying to get my watch hours up. So if y'all don't know Bodie, we met Bodie at 10 Killer. And he has some awesome content. So if you have not seen Bodie, go hit the subscribe button, watch a few videos, give him a thumbs up, leave a comment. I say that to everybody, because it matters. There's people out there who love seeing the comments. I love reading comments. I respond to every single one of them. And if I don't do it immediately when I see the comment, I'll by the end of that day, I have responded. I also pinned my message, some of the comments, up to the top of the chat. So if you get that notification, it's because I love your comments and I'm just highlighting that comment. So a lot of things that I'm learning still. There is Beth and Neil. Hello, Beth. Welcome in. Welcome in. Last time it rained hard, I couldn't get down the road 6 miles in either direction. Yeah, that's what happens. Let's see. That's what happens over here when it rains sometimes. We haven't been flooded out that bad in the last few rains. Came close, but not, there's one way that is most definitely when it rains really hard and a lot, they put blocks up, so you can't go around. My brother paid for a promotion $100 to cover from Friday to Monday. It went from 50 to 1.5K. Yeah. But the thing is, we're not going to do that, Robert. I know there's a lot of people who promote their page and stuff, but I don't make much on YouTube, and I'm not about to pay to get more subscribers, because I want to grow authentically. That's why there's a lot of channels that we just met, that didn't have much, and now they're doing the promotions, and they're sky high now, and it's like I'm okay with being at 1728. I was great at 1730. I'm still great at 1728. My subs will come when they come. So yeah, I'm gonna be the channel that won't be promoting. So yeah, that's great and all, but there's a lot of stuff that they don't tell you behind that promotion. So I won't do it. Let's see. Going live weekly, Johnny is growing like wildfire. Yes. Um I can tell you right now, Johnny is one I've seen personally that is not doing promotions. He is getting his subs from Danny and all his cattle, um, the um, the car races. I mean, he is growing authentically. I've seen it. I've been to Johnny's house. I'm telling you right now, he is growing authentically. So there is no promotions there at all. I learned that too. I did 6-second one and got 10K. There you go. Um, just sub to your channel. That's awesome. Everybody's growing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. I could care less about views. You want to learn something? Okay. I worry about how much I make on the stock market, to be honest. There you go. There is Sean. Let's trade paint. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Apologies everyone for disappearing. Our AC needed a part and finally got it fixed yesterday. So I was hiding up in the mountains to escape the heat. Hey, that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. There's more to life than money. I agree. I agree. Let's see. There's Tim Mason. Hello, hello. 758 views in 20 minutes. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'll tell you, when we uploaded that one from Chris's, like I'll go back to that one. Chris's working on the thing. I put hashtag Milwaukee, and then I also put in the tags. I tagged Milwaukee in it. I think anytime people put in search for Milwaukee, ours comes up as well because he's using it to cut up the limbs. And so yeah, that is our biggest one so far. Watch hours are the worst. I agree. Trying to get those views, that's one of the hardest parts. Some of us, like some of our videos, like I'll go to the last one. We have 56 views. In one day, we got 56 views. The one before that was 67. The one before that was 138. The one before that was 177. I'm being upfront. I'm being up real. It fluctuates every time I upload a video. The one before that was 91 views. So the one that we hit like big time is when Rusty and Rachel came out here, and we got almost 3K views on that one. And that was because our friends from, Rusty and Rachel came out here to help with the pigs, or castrate one of the pigs. And so yeah, it's hit or miss, y'all. And like I said, if we get the views, we get the views. If we get the subscribers, we get the subscribers. I'm fine with that. Do you need watch hours? I almost bet they do need some watch hours. Good golly, Miss Molly, we need 15 more. Please check our content, hit the thumb, and leave a comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm excited for y'all. I ask y'all to do the same thing. If shout out Leonard Mountain Homestead. Let people know that we're out there. If they like our content, tell them to hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask. Don't hit the subscribe button and then say, "Hey, I hit the subscribe button." I want, how do you say, authentic subscribers, or how do you say that, where they're actually there to watch your content. How do you, what is the word that I'm trying to look for? um where people are there to watch the content and hit the like, um leave a comment, all that good stuff. No no window evaporative cooler. Getting the part was an issue. Getting my lazy kid to put it in was the issue. Dana, oh, hello, Dana. Let's see, 10-second short is already getting 3 times the typical amount of views. Yep. Um, if it's any longer, if it's 30 seconds to 3 minutes, you have to have that. You have to have that really good content that is going to catch people's attention and stay there for that whole 3 minutes. So don't do the 3 minutes if you don't do the 3 minutes, because people have short attention spans, I guess, is what I should say. There's some out there, their attention span is just, that's why they say make it short and make it good. So, oh, we used to have one of those when I was a kid in Vegas. I haven't tried to leave, but water was bubbling from the ground. Ooh, yes, we need a lot of watch hours. Let's see. I just watched it again to add up more views. I live on a hill, so flooding is not an issue. Well, that's awesome. Let's see. If you pay for promotion, you will get bombarded with bots too. I agree with that, and I don't want that. That is another reason why we won't promote. I'm not knocking the people who are promoting that. Hey, that's their channel. If they want to do that, that's fine. I won't do it. Sup, Chris? You're not paying attention to people.
Yes, I saw it before you did.
Oh, we love our community. Yes, this is an awesome community. If you want to help channels hit monetization, please run their playlists at night with the volume low, not muted. Yes, do not put it on mute. If you watch somebody's, I agree with Lauren there. Put that playlist on and let it run, and that will help with the watch hours. My issue on that as well is I like to watch the content. So if I'm running a playlist, I have to go back and see what I missed when I was sleeping. That's the only thing. I like to watch a video and I like to leave a comment. So, yep, that's me. Most of us will help you there. That's awesome. I'm with you, Amy. I'm going to do the work to grow my channel. Yes, exactly. I will put in my work in my videos, and to me, I love my content just because that's me. I will not put in clickbait for you guys. I don't need that kind of content. So I will never clickbait you guys. Thank you so much. We go live Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's right. That's right. There's Scotty, and you will always be bougie, LOL. As soon as Josie started making shorts with Semi, my views tripled. There you go. See, it's all in what you upload and how you put in the description, the hashtags, the tags. That's all important. Let's see. There is the wild huckleberry. Hello, hello. Yes, he is such a good friend. Him and Christine. I believe they are. I agree with you there. They are awesome. Anyone who buys stickers, hats, T-shirts, mugs, etc., they're paying for promotions. Anyone who buys stickers, hats, T-shirts, mugs, merch. Yes, merch. See, that's a difference though, because that's merch. Okay, yeah, that's sort of like promotions, but at the same time,
when you pay for promotions, you pay YouTube, and YouTube gives you something if
Yes.
you're doing merch, at least the people buying the shirt get a shirt out of it.
Yes, at least because I can tell you right now, my rack for my t-shirts and stuff is full of you guys. I love wearing those, and yes, that is promoting y'all's page, but at the same time, we're wearing our friends' shirts.
There's a physical
There's a
aspect
physical
of it.
aspect
It's
to
not
that.
just paying YouTube
Yes.
and YouTube doing something for you.
So there's a difference between that and the promotions of paying for your subscribers.
YouTube just found another way to make people
make Where's Gillum Farms? They'll be here shortly. I almost guarantee it.
That's the thing. YouTube is good about making money.
Yup.
They're gonna find 6,000 different ways to make money, and you paying for promotions is another way for
Kelly.
YouTube to make money, because all they have to do is hit a keystroke on their computer somewhere, and then you paid them to do it. There's no thing to show for it. You have nothing to show for it as far as I got a shirt or I got a hat.
Moved to Arkansas last March. Only was in Washington State to take care of my folks. That's how you promote your channel. There are multiple ways of promoting your channel, and everyone has a channel and posting videos they are promoting. Yeah, but when you're spending money, I mean, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not making much on YouTube. Sure, so I'm not going to give it back to them just so I can grow my subscribers. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to give their money back to them.
No, absolutely not. Let's see. Didn't want to move back to Georgia. Too many Yankees out there. We hit our watch hours before we got our 1,000 subs. Yes, we did too. We hit our watch hours before we hit our 1K, right? I think that's what happened with us. We already had our watch hours. We were just waiting on that 1K. Milwaukee being a tool company and a city probably helped you double dip on a single tag. Yep, absolutely. Well, see, yeah, that's true, because I put Milwaukee and then on another tag I put tools. So, and then I put Milwaukee tools, so that all of those,
for the city of Milwaukee, that popped up there too.
So yeah, there you go. Views do fluctuate. Things I think will do good don't usually do good.
Right, and then stuff like drilling a hole goes crazy. It makes no sense.
Watch hour will be bad for me because I do 3:10 to 4-minute videos. We learned from Johnny and Dale that at least try and make your videos at least 10 minutes long, because you want to keep, of course, you want everybody to watch the whole video. That's the whole point. You want people to watch the whole video. Right. But if you can keep them at least 8 minutes long, that's perfect. That's awesome.
Apparently, YouTube thinks that 8 minutes is a sweet spot or something.
Thanks for the sub. I used to set my friends' playlists on replay and then mute my PC and go to work. I guess I'll keep missing Rachel and Rusty's lives. Are they still doing them? No.
They do. They're not like scheduled.
No.
They just do pop-up
lives. I've messaged Rachel when I wasn't going to go live and asked if they wanted to go in my place, just because, just to pop up, and say hey to people. And they're just not ready right now. And when they come back, we'll be all supportive of them. But they are putting content out. Their lives has just gotten busy. Genuine subscribers. Yes, there you go. Genuine. I'm minutes behind. Genuine. Let's help our friends watch them 4 videos and switch to another friend, watch 4, go back, keep doing that daily. Yes. Organic subs. Yes. Yes. You will get 1 million views if you video yourself giving Georgia a kiss. No, absolutely not. That's not gonna happen. I get watch hours, but I don't get a lot of subs. But I'm okay being a small channel. I really love to interact with my subscribers that come to watch my lives. And I love coming into Lori's live. And the last few times, I haven't got the Amy song. So, but I loved when Lori sang me my song. She started that. Who says they need watch hours? I can help. A working night shift so I can watch. There you go. So if you need watch
And
hours,
that's one thing Kathy's always
yes,
been good at.
Kathy has always been good at
From day one.
Yes, yes.
From day one, she's like, I
Let's
can watch
see.
YouTube.
You are so right. Our music video got 41, and our dog carrying a branch got 10K.
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes
Like-minded.
no sense.
Yes.
It makes no sense.
And when you go with like-minded, I watch all kinds of people. I watch from crafting to cooking to homesteading to prepping. I watch all of that, but it all goes in together.
If you think about it, all of those things
Yes.
are related.
Yes.
Because if you're crafting, it's because you want to build it instead of buy it. So that's self-sufficiency.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a gardener, same thing. You'd rather grow it than buy it. If you're a prepper, you'd rather not have to buy it. And, you know, when stuff happens and you can't go buy it, you're prepared for when you can't go buy it. So they're all intertwined for the same basic reason.
Yeah, clickbait will make me unsub real quick. Yeah, I don't do clickbait. I won't do that to you guys.
At all.
So what you see on the thumbnails, my you know, what I label my videos, I don't do clickbait, and I won't do that. Leaving and like videos help get your videos out there. Yep. There is extender. Flops over, lays there, just melted puddle now. We don't need watch hours. We are over 200,000. That's awesome. Let's see. Leaving a comment help get it out there. Yep. I don't like clickbait either. Okay, thank you for letting me know. And there we go. So y'all, if y'all haven't checked out our stuff, we have put some shorts out there. We have uploaded some videos, and if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Leave a hit the thumbs up. Watch all the video all the way through and leave a comment. That's awesome. I have only ever bought merch from my friends. There you go. Everybody's helping each other out. I love that. That's not paid promotions to companies to turn yourself into another commercial to make money for someone else.
The way I look at it is, look here. It's buying a billboard is promotions, right? For a company. So my boss wanted to buy a billboard. He could buy a billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Or pay to have his thing put on the billboard. Whatever. You know what I mean? You don't own the billboard. But there's another Tulsa company that has a crap ton of money. And they have 57 cajillion billboards out there all over Tulsa and halfway to Oklahoma City. Does that make them a better heat and air company? Because they have more money to pay for more billboards? No.
Mm-mm. Hi, Musgrave Family Farm. It's still promoting your channel. That's how we promote our channel. People sub us when they see our t-shirts.
But at least they get a t-shirt out of it.
But at least they get a t-shirt out of it.
I just don't like giving Facebook or YouTube money.
Mm-mm.
When they're supposed to give me money. It feels backwards to me.
Yeah, Johnny and Jesse help me at the meetup. Watch the people that also watch you. I do that as well.
Yeah.
But I also like watching a lot of the people in the comment section. So know that I'm watching y'all's.
Giving YouTube money instead of YouTube giving me money is like working overtime and then taking a day off on Friday and giving all that overtime back. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Hi, Jeff. Rule 2 IC.
I don't want to give them money. I want them to give me money.
I most likely won't be hitting either of them, 1K or watch hours. Buying subs and promos are different if you ask me. Thank you, Bowen. Yes, it is very different.
It is different.
It is different.
It gets you the same thing. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But
it's the same as billboards. I get it.
But when you're doing both,
business cards and billboards,
when you're doing both, when you're paying YouTube to put your channel out there, paying thousands of dollars a month.
Well, because
I know
numbers are different. You can choose how much you pay them.
Yes.
And how much you pay them dictates.
But I know some channels that are paying thousands of dollars a month to promote their channel to get them bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I would rather see somebody see my shirt or my hat.
I really don't want that many subs anyway, because I don't want to get to the point where I don't know everybody. That sounds like a lot of people.
We are all spending money on our merch to promote our channels. I know mine isn't free. Yeah. There is Jesse the Jar. Hello, hello. I watch entire videos. If not, what's the point? Exactly. I watched the whole video. Ideal length of videos are 4 to 12 minutes. That gives YouTube the opportunity to place ads in at the 4-minute slot. Yeah.
4 to 12 minutes.
Yay, I'm done editing. Been working on this.
Right there. Mm-hmm. In the 2/3 ish.
There you go, Robert. Might increase up to 8 minutes. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Come on, Amy. Your piggy loves you. No, I am not kissing my pig. Absolutely not. When are you live? Lori? I'm sorry. Amy. Most people need watch hours probably. Yep. There is Chris, Texas Raider. Hello, hello. There's Wanda Henry. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think so too. We have the subs, but not the watch hours. We had them before we hit 1K, but the big ones dropped off. Yeah. So, the Wild Huckleberry, go watch the Wild Huckleberry. They have great content too. There's Tony, our cabin in the woods. Hello, Tony. Brian getting a catfish hook in his thumb got 1.3 million views. See, the crazier the video, the more views you get.
And if you get something like that and you go viral, that makes your subs blow up too. For some reason, if you go viral for anything, then the subs just flood in like craziness.
The rendezvous. Yep. The rendezvous. The rendezvous. We can't wait for the rendezvous. I should probably make some shorts about wild edibles.
Well, just be careful when you put edibles in the title.
Yeah.
You get a whole different group of people.
You bet. Yeah. Most nights after 10 p.m. until the wee hours. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. What you see is what you get with me. Absolutely. That's absolutely right.
What you see isn't the problem. It's what I might let fall out of my mouth if you don't want to hear.
I go into her lives when I'm up and I'm like, what am I doing up? I don't know, but I'm in the chat. Hello, everyone. Bodie needs watch hours. There you go. I am normally up. That's getting my honey in bed. I will come in. Thank you. Let's see. I don't think I will ever get my watch hours or subs needed. Musgrave Family Farm. Just keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. It will come. Let's see. Just remember, all YouTube advice is subjective. Yep, that's correct.
Oh, yeah.
It's only my opinion. I can give my opinion, and everybody has their opinion on everything. I was talking about paid promotions. Yep, that's what I was talking about too. Scorpion Metals. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Checks his watch hours and dies laughing. Let's see. There's Glenn Anderson. Hello, Glenn. Everybody saying hello to each other. I will do promotions only if I think our audience will get value out of it. What kind of promotions? What kind of promotions? Because, like I said, my closet area is full of you guys so far, and I believe that will continue to grow. How the zoo video do? Let's see. My zoo video right now has 56 views, Tim. So, that's all right. I need to get t-shirts made, but I do have the link on the channel.
Check this out with the best part about all of this. I don't care about how many subs we got. I really don't care how much money we make off of YouTube. But the zoo video, Corbin can watch that after we're long dead.
Yes.
So
it's the memories, guys.
That's the absolute most important point of all of it. If you want to pay YouTube to put your channel in front of more people, great. That's a billboard. You're driving down a highway, you see a billboard. That's exactly the same thing. I don't really care. What I care about is if I was to go meet Jesus tomorrow, Corbin could watch hours and hours and hours of Pawpaw.
Woohoo!
That is the whole reason I let her video me. Is Corbin can go watch hours and hours and hours and hours of Pawpaw. Because I don't have a lot of video of my dad. Because he didn't like getting on camera. Like for pictures, much less videos. I don't have a lot of video of my grandpa. My dad's dad. So I want to make for sure that my grandkids do.
Woohoo! They're just 12 away.
So that is the biggest.
Hi, Susan. Welcome in. Hi, Country Homestead.
For me.
My
grandkids can watch us do dumb crap for years and years and years for all I care. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Like, I could comment on Daniel Arm's video, and I guarantee you he's not going to answer me directly because he's got 50 trillion comments, and there's no way a human can read it. It'd be a full-time job just sitting there reading comments. I get it. I ain't mad at him because I understand when you got almost 1 million subs, there's no way to keep
Courtney.
Up and have a life.
Hi, Ryder.
You can keep up, but you have no life. So
there you go. I finally got off my butt and got a website and Homestead store open. That's awesome. Welcome in everybody who's come in and said hello. Thank you to the mods for throwing up those links. If you don't know somebody in the chat and their link is shared, go watch them. And if you like their content, hit that subscribe button for them. There is Rhonda Dodson. Hello. Yep. Chris just launched his bonfire store today. I seen that, and he does have some sales on there. That's awesome. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Randy Ridge. Come on, Ryder.
Randy Ridge? You mean Rainy Ridge?
Rainy Ridge.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to everybody. We just posted the kids fishing video today. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'm going to have to.
I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go watch that. Let's see. Ryder with Slim Chance, Farm to Table show is a good channel to sub to. Also, they have some good information on their channel. I agree. So if somebody can drop their link, Farm to Table Show, even if they're not in here, share their link. I love sharing people out. I will go check that out before I go to bed, Courtney. There we go. Everybody watching everybody. I love it. I love it. We love Farm to Table. We do too. I hate when I want to type in chat, but YouTube doesn't seem to think I want to chat, and it messes up every time. I have done that in several lives where I go to leave a comment, and when I push the comment little bar thing, it goes away. And it's like, you're not commenting today, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I got to back out, go back in, watch a little ad that comes up, and then the chat comes right back up. I don't understand why that happens. I am 10 off of 500 subs. 500 will be very exciting for me. 10 more people, Susan? She needs 10 more people, y'all, for 500 subs. High Country Homestead.
Hold on.
That is Susan. We can get her 10 more. Come on now.
Nah, I can't get her 10 more. I ain't got 10 channels. I can get her one
but
more.
Leonard Mountain Homestead hopefully can get her 10 more. That's awesome. Let's see. At least you're having people poke at you for them, Lauren. Anything for you. Dana's dad died yesterday, so we've been a little busy today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Sending prayers y'all's way.
High Country Homestead?
I am so sorry. I haven't checked my watch hours in months. I just do videos.
I'm right there.
My watch hours were the same exact number for 3 years, not going up or down. Then I started doing shorts in my live weekly. Now my watch hours are slowly moving. That's awesome. I will only do promotion for products our viewers will get.
I don't call that promotion.
Yeah, I don't call that promotion.
Partnership.
Yep.
There's a physical thing involved.
Sorry to hear this, Tim. Praying for your family. That's what it's about. Yep. I built my Wi-Fi computer specifically for family photos and videos. Dana, oh honey, I'm very sorry. I love you, and I'm sending prayers for you and your family. I keep the girls for a while to do videos. Aw. Sorry to hear about your dad. Let's see. Everybody. So I wished I had my grandparents homesteading in Greats. Yep. Yeah. I started this channel so my grandkids could go see us and them in the future. That's what we do too. Yep. Our kids, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, they can all grow up and say, hey, this is what...
Even the great-greats I'll never meet because I'll be dead by then.
Yeah.
Like,
the kids can say, hey, this was my grandpa,
My grandkids, like, when Corbin's a dad and grandpa, he can show his kids and grandkids me. For
RNC Acres is getting closer to 100 subs. Wow. Let's get them there. Let's get them there. I'm in the same boat, Chris. I remember a lot of faces I don't have a picture of. My mom is still alive, but she's always hated being photographed.
Yeah. My parents were never great about wanting to take pictures, much less a video. So I don't want that for my grandkids. So I'm making sure they got, even if it's dumb crap to watch, it's something.
Yeah, Daniel and Daniel has not. They've liked my comment. They've hearted it and liked it, but they've never responded. But they did see it.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that I commented and he didn't. I'm saying if I did, he probably wouldn't because of how many there is to filter through. That's what I meant. I'm not saying that he was like that. I'm saying I would imagine he couldn't respond to everything because of the sheer volume that he has to get. I wasn't saying that he did anything wrong because I haven't expected a response. Like any comment I made wasn't one of those where I expect like it wasn't a question that needed an answer. It was just a comment.
I thought it was just me. This happened to me. There's Paul Case. What are y'all doing? Hi, Paul Case. Let's see. I am behind, y'all. I am. Yep, she's from Australia. Let's see. I'm going to keep going. Let's see. I checked and subbed to all my channels. Aw.
You got to check because YouTube
yeah,
will
exactly.
pull them off. Which makes no sense to me. Hang on. Let me get over there and do mod things.
There's Figuring It Out with Catfish. Hello, hello. I'm with Lauren. I got contacted by a company, Chris or Amy. If one of y'all will email me, please. Okay. I can do that. Hey, don't you have Bowen's number? Okay, we'll do that. We got your number. We got your digits. We got your digits.
It's so weird.
Okay, Tony. We'll see you when you get back. Drop links, please. Let's see. They're at 84. Glenn says he's back. Get views, make dumb grandpa vids. I got a heart from Daniel once and was like, OMG. Oh hey, listen, that's how I was. I was like, babe, he liked and hearted my comment.
Arms. I thought it was his wife.
DJ. I did both. They did both. Yes. And I was just like, hey, they saw my comment. They saw it. Yes. Woohoo! They saw it. And only one time have they mentioned Leonard Mountain Homestead when we were in their live one time. One time. But they're so big now that my
like I said,
comment goes whoop.
I get it. When you have 1 million subs and each sub is putting multiple comments, there ain't no way you can keep up with every single one of them. That's ridiculous.
Let's see. Can someone post High Country? Let's see. Yeah, they had unsubscribed you, Wendy. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Let's see. Just keep sharing everybody's links. Let's see. Chris put the RNC Acres on there. I tried to brag to my 13-year-old daughter about how many subs I have. I don't care, but I thought she would. She didn't care at all. That's funny. Let's see. They're beating me to it. It's okay. If somebody's already posted it, post it again. That's all right. Because, it does fly.
Yeah.
There's Treasure Hunter Neil. Hello, hello. Thank you. We are at 961.
He did it again.
Hardback instead of hardnack.
That boy can't type.
Or
no, that's Courtney.
That's Courtney.
That's Courtney. Well, he can't type either.
Yeah, he can't type either. No.
Match made in heaven. Neither one of them type.
Let's see. Thank you so much to my mods for sharing out channels. That is so awesome. Yay! Everybody is getting subs. At least 1 or 2 subs from Leonard Mountain Homestead Live. That is awesome. I believe the biggest I talk is to Eddie. And Eddie does say hi. Eddie Family Farms does say hi to us. Yeah. And that's awesome. I think I have everyone in chat so far. That is awesome. Yes, the chat is moving. I get called hardback a lot. I tried to remove it too.
With Corbin running around, it's not hardback.
It's big back.
Big back.
Yeah.
Goofy.
My daughter's the same. I told her how many subs I had. Have really impressed myself, and she went meh. I know, and that's messed up. I don't care. Like that one that told, I don't care.
I don't care.
Uh, what bothers me the most are the channels that you've been with them from the start. Like you were on one of the first subs, you know them through the struggles, and they get big, and you're still with them in the lives, and they're 100% ignore you after that. I agree. I've had that happen. And it doesn't matter how many comments you put, they don't acknowledge you. And that's okay. Whatever.
Good riddance, bad rubbish.
Yeah, it's all right. But you know what? I'm still in that chat supporting you guys. So, hey, ignore me all you want. I've gotten a few mentions from some large. Wow, that's awesome. I am friends with him on Facebook. I was trying to buy a mini donkey from him. Hey, you better stay away from my mini donkey.
It's not your mini donkey.
It is my mini donkey.
No, not until you get your butt out there and start driving T-posts and some fencing.
Suggestion: when you sub to a new channel, go watch a video, leave a comment that you sub from. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that. You don't have to do that, but if you want to, that's awesome. Doug and Stacy know me from 10 years ago, and they don't acknowledge me anymore either. Oh, no.
That's messed up.
Friends should stay friends, period. I agree.
And that's, again, that goes back to what I said earlier. I don't want to get to 1 million subs and not know everybody. That sounds horrible.
Danny and Wanda at Deep South shout me out all the time, though. That's nice.
Different kinds of people.
You ignored my comment. No, I didn't.
Did not.
You lie. I didn't leave, and I'm still just listening in. Let's see. It happens. I've been in a few chats where I've been totally ignored. Yep. But I'm still there. I'm going to leave. I'm going to say hi to everybody. And if you ignore me, well, then that's on you. That's not on me. I'm still giving you some views. So there you go. Yeah, same. Doug and Stacy, they kept saying you must be new here. That's awesome.
It's not awesome.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Made me mad.
You said that's awesome.
I didn't read the whole thing. You're right, OC. We should know who is supporting us and know who we are supporting. Let me be clear. My point in my previous statement was we don't expect comments or mentions, let alone large channels.
Right.
Yes. There is Pine and Oak Woodworks. Hello, hello. They're catching our live for the first time. Well, welcome in.
I'm woodworking. I'm going to go check them out, too.
Somebody dropped their link. That'd be awesome. Thank you for coming in. Heidi and Pat at Rain Country talk to me all the time. They call me Billy, so nobody knows my channel name.
There's Bushcraft family, too.
Let's see. Yeah, Eddie's comments on his lives are
man, I really wanted to like y'all.
Let's see. Ark Wildman Survival. Hello. What?
I'm joking. I went to that Pine and the Oak Woodworks.
Uh-huh.
Got to a wall.
Oh my goodness.
I don't care about that. It's just funny. I really wanted to like y'all.
I try and visit with everyone on my new live time. That's awesome. Fully ignored and opposed by partially ignored. Oh, Paul. Let's see. People going into lives to win stuff and they aren't even subbed. Right. I can't type and you can't read. There you go. That's right. You can't type and I can't read. I watch most of the TV and forget.
High Country's at $4.99.
Yay! High Country Homestead is at $4.99. That is awesome. Bushcraft family, what's up? Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Hi, Grandma. I just realized you're in here.
They just started.
Let's see. Hey, thank you all. I found you guys from Bearded Vikings Lives. Hey, that guy is awesome. Yeah. Out of Devil Glue. I love that guy. I love that guy. He is so hilarious.
That is fun.
And you know what? He is a bigger channel. He is a larger channel. And when I go into his lives and his chat is flying,
that's pretty cool.
He still says hello.
Out. I like them mountains. Yeah,
you got to go check them out. I don't mind from large channels that I just come into, and when you have been with this channel since they were tiny, as you're in number 45 sub. Yeah. I see Mama Ida. Yep, Mama Ida's in here.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, they got
not just you, everybody. Check. Oh crap!
They gotta go look. Yay! Just got pine. Hey, listen, we are helping everybody out in this live right now. We need to get outside and batten down some hatches. See you later. Thanks to all of you for helping us hit our goal. Be blessed. That is awesome. Did they hit the 8K? Is that what I'm hearing?
See, this right here. Check it out.
What?
The exact same short, side by side. One's got 53 views. One's got 1.1K. The YouTubes.
Let's see.
Don't make no darn sense. The same. It's got the same hand in it.
Woohoo!
It's literally probably the same short from pulled out of the same video.
Oh man, thank you all for the welcomes. Hey, this is a great community. We shout everybody out. I try and put everybody's comment on the screen, and if they haven't seen, if the mods haven't already, they are quick at sharing the new channels that come in. I am trying to get Pine Oak, won't let me open link. Oh no. Be careful out there, Lauren. I've subscribed to every link posted. Love our community. After you hit that sub, y'all, after the lives, go check out the channels that you subscribe to. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let's see. I am really struggling to keep up with chat. It's flying in it. I'm like, how many minutes behind? 2? Hi, Amy's mother. This live is amazing. I know, right? I haven't even dropped the link inside the chat yet, y'all. And it's already been 1 hour and 7 minutes. Let's see. I'm not going to mention the other channel, but I had a friend with over 250 subs that heard some rumors. Instead of saying anything to me, banned me from his. Wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. Hey, somebody share Pine and Oak Woodworks again.
I clicked it.
Okay, somebody said they tried to click the link. There it is. Kathy got it.
Yeah, I used that one.
I've been on and off all week. Susan is driving me nuts.
Hey, I think Ryder would probably like one of them.
I have a full night ahead of me. Let's see. I'm trying to get Pine Oaks. Also, link won't work.
Okay, well.
Let's do it again.
Wait one, and I'll go back in there, and I'll do it too.
Oh, yay! Tony says I'm back. Really good news. Sparks were flying in Sophie and Sig's pins today. Woo woo! Mark that day 100. Oh, September 5th better be 25th. The day. 25th. Yeah. Don't forget the thumbs up for this 6-hour live. It is not going to be 6 hours. Mama saying hi to everyone.
Kathy got jokes.
Mom's gonna be so tired getting up for my appointment tomorrow. I know.
Kathy got jokes. She said again, just in case, since chat is flying, she posted it again.
This house needs to go into solar panels, but that costs more money than we have. Still trying to get AC fixed. By the way, we have baby deer on the ground. Nice.
Good job.
I still cannot pin a pine again.
You know what?
Hold on.
You want to know what? I'm over it. Hold on.
I posted it. You can drive, Faith? No, I'm driving her. I'm starting to see lightning flashes. We've had some of those. I think the storm's already. Yeah.
Yeah, it's passed.
Piggy Love. That's right. Mark the time. She said no 6 hours. No, it's not going to be 6 hours. It worked. I'm sub to you now. Yay!
So it worked.
She won't let me drive her new car, sadly. Nope. Let's see.
Ooh, they're gonna have baby rabbits. I'm caught up. So.
Okay, I know you did. So, okay, there we go. Started to lightning and thundering here. Also, I just subbed to Pine and Oak. That is awesome. We're hoping to have baby rabbits by the weekend.
Why are they bottle babies, Ryder?
1,500 views in an hour. That line looks steeper than I've ever seen it.
Right.
Let's
Ryder,
see.
why are the bottle babies? Did you pew the mom?
I already posted it twice. Let's see. Might have some shorts up next few days. We go get them from the pen tomorrow. Let's see. Bottle babies. You're saying it before I see it.
Okay, never mind.
Let's see. I can't open any links. Why can't you open any links? If you're here for 6 hours, I'll be on here with you. Aw.
See? Dedication.
Dedication, Rhonda. All does we are bottling this year. Amy, did you tell Chris what we talked about? No, not yet, Tony. I'm sorry. He got home. It was stormy. He cooked hamburgers, and then I got on the live.
You see what I deal with on a daily?
Can you believe all this chat and only 45 of us
Can you imagine if we had more subs?
Hey, it is okay.
We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves.
Just sub, being yay. Beth got another sub. Amy's going for 6 hours tonight. No, not doing it, especially with Faith having an appointment tomorrow. Bottle babying the does make them easier to help when they are adults and have their own babies. Them hamburgers were everything we was wanting. I'm telling you, there's nothing like homemade hamburgers. When do you try again tomorrow after it's posted? The storms are so spicy. I was terrified. We had burgers tonight also. That's awesome. We had the fixings and everything. I bet you didn't have fixings in it though, like tomato, lettuce, pickles. And
Ryder
all that
won't
other stuff.
put pickles on his burger, but he loves pickles. He'll eat pickles off the plate next to his burger, but he won't put them on his burger. That dude's weird.
No bones in burgers. No, ma'am. Sometimes you can't open the links if you're on an iPhone. Oh, that's fun. That's weird.
Right, there's no bones. Ain't no bones about it.
It's called Chris Charm. Dang, I'm proud of you too. That's the only kind of hamburgers we ever have. They don't mix right, man. Gah.
They don't mix right, man.
Yes, they do. Yeah. I love hamburgers that have all the fixings: tomatoes, lettuce, pickles, cheese, all of that. Good. My mama says she hates pickles. Don't need no more spicy storms, right? So let's do this. I've already been on for an hour and 17 or hour 13 minutes. Hour and 13 minutes. Let's get. You probably like mustard on your burger too. I do.
She do.
I do.
I don't. She do.
Let's see.
My hamburgers come off a bone.
I bet they do. Beth hates pickles too.
I could get behind the bacon, but you lost me at guacamole.
Avocado sounds great. Burgers with all the extras.
Fried pickles. Okay, I got something we can chit chat about for a minute, and we're all friends here, so it don't matter.
Pickles by themselves. Okay, hold on.
Since we started a convo about fried pickles, I want people to go into the comments, and I want people that like them. If you don't like them, just mind your business. But if you do like fried pickles, I want you to put in where you think has the best fried pickles.
Yes. If you have ever ordered fried pickles.
If you like them and you know places that have them,
put in the
chat what places you think has the best ones. You know what I
mean? No avocado, thanks, but no thanks.
See there?
I love avocado.
And there's something wrong with
you. Julie Cook says she likes fried pickles.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I don't like cucumbers, but I like
can't
pickles.
help. Sorry. Sonic fried pickles, yes, please.
Okay. Sonic.
Okay.
Have we had the ones from
Well,
Sonic?
yes.
You have?
Yes,
Okay.
and you said you didn't like them.
That's right. They weren't
Well, I worked
greatest.
in
Okay.
meat market once, and sometimes bones gets ground upon meat, hamburger. Hey, I can't see the bone. Let's see. Extra pickles, no onions. Onions are gross. Sonic used to have the best.
They don't have fried pickles.
I'm sorry, fried pickles. I've never heard of such a thing ever.
My lord.
Oh, fried pickles are delicious.
Well,
sometimes Charlie's Chickens has great fried pickles. No guacamole for me at all. Just reminds me of our local bowling alley has the best fried pickles. Let's see, light pickles, any kind, anyway. Let's see. I love cukes and pickles, mostly sweet pickles. I don't like cucumbers, but love pickles.
There you go.
I've heard people say that too. I have had some fried pickles at a restaurant that closed. They were so darn good. Berkeley's and more years ago.
What are you gonna put in your 2 cents?
Yeah, here in a minute. There's Duncan Family Farm. Hello,
I
Duncan.
don't care.
Fried pickles with honey mustard.
Oh, go
Dixie Dog. Thank you.
Hey, she's close to Ponca City.
She is close to Ponca City.
She in Ponca City?
My wife says none of my fried pickles she's had since coming to Oklahoma, except the ones at Walmart.
Huh. Well,
I love
Julie. If you go to Ponca City,
fry them up now.
Go to the
fried pickles, fried okra, fried green tomatoes, fried catfish in Georgia. So anything fried, cukes. It's probably cucumbers.
It's definitely cucumbers.
I've never had fried pickles. Ooh, there's some good.
Tony, yes, you need to try some fried pickles.
My favorite steakhouse, K-Bob's, has amazing fried pickles. You need to try some fried pickles. I'm telling you right now.
He's gonna make a dare for you to try something on a bone if you try some fried pickle.
Do you know how many? Okay, this is the second year we've been to 10 Killer. And have I got a turkey leg from any of the people that picked on me? Nobody.
A turkey leg?
Nope.
A perfectly good waste of a turkey leg. They'd have to eat it. And they know that. So why would they do such a thing?
I fried moon pies.
Fried moon pies.
Try fried moon pies. We go to Ponca City sometimes.
Well, I did a...
There's Angie!
What is the name of that stupid coffee place that I don't like? Starbucks. I did a Starbucks in Ponca City.
I agree. Cukes is cucumbers. No.
So there.
Have y'all fried green beans? Game changer? No.
Well,
I haven't.
Not so much deep fried, but like kind of, I would say kind of sort of.
I guess I started a fried pickle debate.
Well, it's not a debate. It's just trying to see what
I want
people
fair
think
food
like
at
ones.
Rendezvous. Hey, that would be good. I don't like the fried spears, only slices.
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't like the Sonic ones, because
they haven't had moon pie.
No,
Susan, you haven't
Sonic
had a
was the
moon
spears,
pie.
and that's why we didn't like it. We like the chips.
You trying to get someone to join the live? You can. You tempted me to show up at 10 Killer, Amy. I guess Bowen, if that's what it takes, somebody. Hey, listen. They tell me all the time.
A turkey leg, Bowen.
They tell me this is the second year that they were gonna make me try a turkey leg. Brian said we have 3 king snakes in our shop. Burn it down. There you go. Burn it down. I'm going to be driving, so just listening. Burn it down.
Golly. Burn it down. Good Lord.
I've had fried cucumbers, not pickles. I've never had fried green beans that I can remember. Deep fried bananas? Oh, no. I have not. Ooh. That's probably like a texture thing for me. Fried Snickers is good. Oh, yeah. Breaded and deep fried green beans is great. I haven't had that. So that's something I can try. Just about anything fried is good. Oh, moon pies are graham crackers, marshmallows dipped in chocolate. Then fried ones are dipped in batter.
I keep forgetting that other countries don't have the same foods we have.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I thought
Send
moon
me
pies was
one.
like, right?
Susan wants a moon pie, y'all.
How much does it cost to send something
I
to
don't know.
Australia?
I
Holy
don't know.
You know what? I don't care. I'd probably
Yeah,
do it anyway.
they said sadly they don't have moon pies over there. Let's see. Moon pie and RC
RC
cola.
cola and a moon pie.
Twinkies. Who needed watch hours? Here we go. Who needed watch hours? If you need watch hours, put a little high up there. They had some blueberry moon pies at Walmart today. What?
Ooh. Well, that's where you're at.
King snakes are good to have. They won't mess it. Nope. Burn it down.
No, because they eat the bad snakes.
Burn it. Nope. Right. Can't go with moon pies. I had my first fried green bean yesterday. It was good, but green beans are one of my most favorite things. Fried pickles dipped in ranch dressing. Yuck. Lacey. Fried pickles, no ranch dressing. Nope.
Ryder, pay attention to the words coming out of my mouth. That you're griping about moon pies are too dang dry. What part of RC cola do you not understand?
What the heck is a moon pie? Tony! I'm just going to have to drive Tony a moon pie.
Take that boy a
now,
moon
Australia,
pie
Susan has to wait for hers to be delivered. Yeah, there you go.
No guns in their food may be inferior.
Americans will fry their way into early grave and be satisfied with the life they live. There you go. Yep. Deep fried sneakers. Oh, and gosh, that sounds amazing. Fried moon pies or any moon pies are a staple in the South.
Oh yeah. Alabama made
make
a song
batter,
about it.
Drop in the beans and fry them up. An original double-decker moon pie is my absolute favorite. So RNC Acres needs more. Wanda Henry, Ippy Cow Yay. It'll cost about $20 to $30 for just one moon pie. But Susan will know what a moon pie is.
Hey, if that's done by weight,
let me do it again.
Then
hold on, y'all.
You didn't never pin it to the top.
No, I didn't.
So it got lost in the gigantic flying chat.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
Why didn't I get that down here?
If no, ma'am. It does not cost to sub to any of the people. I just seen your message. It does not cost anything to subscribe to the people in the chat. It is not. Let me pin this message. Hold on.
There it is. Pin to the top now.
Moon pies are too dang dry. Ryder?
RC cola and a moon pie.
There you go.
There's a reason that's put together.
Also, salted caramel moon pies. The fact that RC cola is nasty.
Tony is a moon
pie. Gee, Tony is a moon pie. The woods. Oh wait. Heaven on earth is a moon pie. Moon pies are their own food group.
There you go.
We had a 5-foot timber rattler in the yard. Ooh. Burn it down. Never heard of moon pie. Go to your local store and get yourself a moon pie, Wanda. We don't have ranch. We don't have ranch either. Is it a dressing? Yes.
Yes, it is amazing.
It's gross.
I dip everything in it. I dip pizza in it.
It smells like dirty feet.
You don't like it, so be quiet.
Fried bologna sandwiches. Yes. Fried ice cream is divine. Let's see. What about Goo Goo cluster? What about a Goo Goo cluster? What is a Goo Goo cluster? I want to know. There's the link, y'all. Do y'all know about them goo goo clusters? No. Fried pickles have to have ranch, Amy. No, they don't. Absolutely not. I have the channels written down. I will run hours. I comment and watch entire videos. When I had the munchies, the moon pie was good. Hold on. No ranch at all. Yuck. Exactly. Yuck. What do you mean, Chris? I was at work. Courtney saw it and sent me a video.
Then why didn't Courtney unalive it and then we could play with it?
I don't like pickles, but I love fried pickles. Huh. I thought we were friends. Subscribing is free. Friendships last forever. Absolutely. Homegrown tomato sandwich with mayo, salt, and pepper. Ew.
Have you ever had it?
I'm not
then
gonna.
You can't say ooh. You
no,
don't know what
I love
like.
onions. Bodie says onions are gross. But everybody knows I'm a picky eater.
Onion powder and everything.
I do love onion powder,
so
but not onion rings.
So they're not gross. Blah. They're not gross if you like them.
Dirty feet, Mom? Really? Yes. It smells like dirty feet. Fried rice. Yes. Ranch stinks. Exactly, Mom. Right? Moon pies are moved from Eastern thing into the U.S., so you should be able to find it if you live east of Colorado. Onions and garlic make everything yummy. The powder, yes, but onion, like cut up, sliced onion, fried onion, gross. Gross.
Well,
I don't care for moon pies, but Beth does.
Dark Lord. Pretty much 80% of our country is
Vineyard Farmhouse.
East
Hello.
Of Colorado.
I love fried rice. They have Kool-Aid. There's MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. Hello. Be right back. Phone call. Well, this guy hasn't been on a little bit.
Been busy.
Where did you find Amy, Chris? She hates every Walmart.
I'm going to say right now, I hate the taste and the smell of ranch. Can't stand it.
I can't either.
No. It is gone.
Just don't ever get ranch at Taco Mac. It tastes... Ugh. Blue cheese smells disgusting, too.
Yeah, no.
RC Cola and moon pies are my favorite.
She's so behind, y'all.
I know. I am. I was going to say she is.
All right, tell me about a moon pie.
Moon pie is graham cracker, marshmallow, and it's been dipped in chocolate.
It's like a s'more.
Oh, what the heck? How would you tell them?
It's dipped in like this coating.
Come on. My doctor may not like it, but I'll be honest.
Hershey bar.
Can you have raisins with that? With what?
You can have raisins with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like raisins, eat raisins.
Well, if you don't like fried chicken on a bone and ribs and T-bone steaks and ranch dressing, just forget the fried green beans.
My
mom says onions are good, loca. No, onions are gross, Ma. Except for the onion and garlic powder. Let's see.
There's Johnny. I see Johnny in there. And
Ohio Valley Prepping. Hello. Welcome in, Johnny.
I think Terry, MT Homestead, I think.
Yep, MT Homestead. Mike and Terry are in. You're making me hungry is what Kathy says. Store-bought ranch is crap except for Ken's. Homemade ranch is way to go. No, absolutely not.
No.
Love onion rings. Plenty of salt and mustard. Gross. You can have it. She said the powder. Yes, onion powder. What?
A beautiful made pizza in the ranch. I'm like, it gives me chills. I'm like, stop. It's like throwing anchovies and pineapple on a pizza. Forget it. You lost.
I won't put on my pizza, but I'll dip it in ranch.
Yes, the Kool-Aid pickles. Kool-Aid pickles are delicious.
I do need to try deep fried pickles. I want to try that.
Pickles with Kool-Aid are
The
delicious.
slices are better than the spears because the spears, when you deep fry them, sometimes, and I think sometimes, the middles don't get as crispy because of how long the spears are. So the chips seem to fry better.
Okay.
Lacey says, "Chris, you are my people. Ranch on everything. Gross, gross."
I'm just saying.
No.
No, I am. I was gonna say she's doing that again. Yes, I'm doing Kool-Aid pickles again. Wingstop Ranch is amazing. Wingstop sucks.
The only problem I have with Wingstop is I went over there one time and they have one called Atomic or some nuclear, I don't know, something like that. And you'd think with a name like Atomic, it would be hot, and it was meh. And that was just a letdown.
Someone with the ranch link a moon pie. I like deep fried Oreos. Funnel cakes are making me hungry. Ooh, funnel cakes.
I like funnel cakes. Very good.
Yes. I love fried cheese curds.
Yeah, they're good. I've had them before at the state fair.
Maribel's in there.
Amy, actually, it was at Goodwill store where he found you.
Oh, nice.
I'm telling you, everybody knows I'm a picky eater.
It's not picky.
Oh, who said that?
You raised a reared child.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Don't laugh at me. Loca means crazy, right? Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, I see you there. Did you? Hopefully, you're putting out a video for this past weekend's race. Just saying.
I guess you should plant some onion powder in your garden. No, I saw Tony's video, and it was like, "Hey, when you make some onion powder, garlic powder, let me know. I will go pick some up."
I tell you, right now my onions are in the area about the size of a peach. They are just, I think, I'm going to say like 2-3 weeks ahead of where they need to be right now.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
Oh.
Pizza and ranch are giving me the munchies. Ew, gross.
See?
Johnny, all I can tell you has been doing a lot of research.
Mm-hmm. Moon Pie website. There you go. Evelyn put the Moon Pie website up there.
There's Ryder.
There is Ryder with RNC Acres and Slim Chance Outdoors. Wingstop doesn't suck. Yes, it does, Maribel. It's gross. Pineapple pizza. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, blue cheese is a no-go. Nope. Yep. Let's see. Moon pies are coming back.
If I find out they're good, I'll be eating a crap load of them.
Fried cheese curds is
I like them. They're good.
Fried cheese curds.
We got an echo.
Ryder.
My power just went out. Palmetto Paratrooper just lost. No, Chris found Amy at Walmart.
She knows she was there.
Oreos and ranch dressing, that sounds disgusting.
Mm-mm.
Everybody's still subbing to each other. I love that. Thank you so much, mods, for sharing links.
What's really weird is you got over 50 and we're not even having a giveaway or nothing.
I know. Isn't that great?
Craziness.
Let's see. Tomatoes are gross, but everything you can make with them is awesome.
I'm right there with you. I don't like the texture like tomatoes. I don't like it. But
Okay.
Ketchup is fine. Tomato sauce is fine. Pizza sauce.
Good night,
like
Tina.
all the stuff you make out of tomatoes, but I don't like just eating tomatoes. Weird.
Trouble is on the screen, writer.
I want to make ketchup this year, and I want to make. Babe, you know what it is. Put it in the thing. Was it smoked? I forgot what it's called. The
I
tomatoes.
love peaches too.
Angie will put it in the chat in a second. I got some research to do this year.
I am like really no, I'm not. I'm not behind. I've seen my sisters eat weird food because of being preggy. Even no.
Yeah. Yep. Fire roasted tomatoes.
Tomatoes are gross.
Tomatoes are not gross. Tomatoes are not nasty.
We've got about a year's worth of tomato sauce and stewed tomatoes put up. I want to do ketchup and fire roasted tomatoes next. Uh-oh. Phew, that was close.
Learning Spanish.
I know.
I get
Slice maters with salt and pepper. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
I have enough ranch, maybe.
Ranch. Oh my God. Ranch. I suppose you put ranch on your scrambled eggs?
No. Ketchup and hot sauce.
I've had ketchup before, but
Ketchup and hot sauce, man.
Hot sauce is better.
Salsa, yeah.
Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza is great. No, Lacey. No, Lacey.
First of all, that's not bacon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not bacon. And it would only be Canadians that call that bacon.
Yeah.
That's not bacon. There's only one part of the pig that's made into bacon, and that's not it.
That's not it.
Not it.
I have 56 tomato plants in my garden. Love tomatoes.
Oh my God. I've got 8. I know I'll have enough out of that.
Corbin would have a field day over there.
Right. And just think all the tomato sauce you could can up and have tomato sauce forever.
Yeah.
I've got it for a year right now. We do.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why I want to go with ketchup and the other one.
Oh, Angie said it was fire roasted tomatoes.
Yep. I want to figure out how to do that.
Bowen, Canadian bacon is not bacon.
Uh-oh. Trouble's here.
Yep.
Yeah, you better straighten up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hi, Corbin. Corbin saying hi, Gigi.
Hey, I got something to say about this tomato discussion. Did you guys know that tomatoes can help you know if you're smart or if you're wise? Because knowledge is knowing a tomato's a fruit, but wisdom is knowing it doesn't belong in fruit salad.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. Ew,
Why would I call it a fruit? You know, that's weird.
Liver, it sucks.
Gross. There's a lot of gross stuff in this chat right now.
But not ranch.
Ranch is disgusting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of gross stuff you're talking about. Guacamole a while ago. That's gross.
You don't even want me to tell you what I think guacamole looks like. I told her last night. Yeah, Uh-oh, let me turn that on.
Chicken livers are fish bait, not food. That's fish food.
Fish bait.
Actually, I have eaten chicken liver. I have eaten heart. Heart is good, and I do like the other one there, the other part of that, the gizzard.
Fried gizzards are great. That's what figuring out what catfish says.
Here's a big thing. A lot of people go and do liver and give them to all their pets. So they got to be very careful about that. their dogs because liver is very high in I think protein. And if it spikes an animal dog, it can kill them. Paul, I'm sorry I interrupted you, sir. It's yours.
He's gonna finish it up, but that's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say about that. Ryder Corbin is saying, "What you doing, Ryder?"
He does says that every time we drive past Ryder's house. Where's Ryder doing?
Yeah,
Ryder,
that's my homie.
I gotta have a shirt like yours. I need one for my wife, but I want the stripes in the color of the seatbelt of my truck.
This is my work shirt.
And at that angle.
I just haven't taken it off.
Yep.
I feel like I never do.
See, he knows what I'm talking about right there. Look, not Scotty, but
Bodie, I could have that. I'd try that. That sounds good.
Deer is best because you didn't have to feed it, you didn't have to take care of it and keep it alive, and it's delicious.
But you can name it if you want to.
Yeah, Ryder names them on his deer on his cameras all the time.
That one. Which one is that? Let me see.
Bye, Chris and Dodge. Have a good night.
Yeah, that one was Pops.
Who did Palmetto Paratrooper pass on?
I thought I passed you on Highway 10 earlier.
Who?
Who?
You might have. I went to Salina this evening, and I went down Highway 69 to Pryor and went across. But when I come back, I went up to Strang and across to Langley and up. But I've been making the rounds this evening. My blue pickup got more than 100 miles on it since 5 o'clock.
I got you.
But you didn't pass me then. Great. Thanks.
Good night, Cassie's Kitchen Creations.
Hey, Ryder.
I was going to share my grapes with you, but it's over now.
Bowen says he's never had Canadian bacon.
Wow.
Ryder, I see what you got on your wall. I'm going to take pictures of 2 things I got on my wall, and I'll send it to Amy, and then she can send it to you so you can see, because I don't have your number. And I think you'll like them a lot.
Look, don't excuse the mess over here, but there's that thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one was 22 pounds, 2-inch spurs, and a 12 1/4 inch beard. Big turkey.
2 years ago, we harvested our turkeys. There was 4 turkeys. 2 of them were between 32 and 35 pounds. The other 2 were 44 to 45 pounds.
Look, this was wild, okay? This was wild.
They wouldn't fit in the oven. I had to split them in half frozen.
Hi, Marissa.
And then cook them separately.
Mm-hmm.
All I see is food. Marissa's in.
We got
Canadian bacon is just
Faith,
ham.
Marissa, and Mary.
That's right.
Where the boys at?
What the heck is on your walls, Ryder? Those are deer, Ma.
Dead animals.
Dead animals.
Almost basically roadkill.
None of those were. That one lived. The one that was roadkill broke my ribs and ran off in the woods. So.
Yeah. This guy can't even unalive a deer with a car at 70 miles an hour.
Apparently.
He just rolled out of it and laughed at him and broke Ryder's ribs.
No, he waited until I tried to pick him up and put him in the trunk of the car, take him home, and he woke up in my hand.
You know what movie? Tommy Boy.
And Moses, their son, and my wife just watched and freaked out and then laughed when they realized I wasn't dead.
Wanda, you got that right. T-bone in prime. Ooh.
No. No.
Why don't you like that?
Sport animals. They're good, Ma.
Yeah, they're not poor.
Excellent. Why would you say no to that?
No.
Why?
I don't. That's on a bone.
You don't know what's good.
It's not on a bone. It's served without a bone.
There's no bone in prime.
Mm-mm.
No. And I don't like the thick stuff either.
Or ribeye. Ain't got no bone.
Right?
No bone.
Actually, a ribeye it is a T-bone, or T-bone is a ribeye, but it has the other one on the other side of the T. And then it's a ribeye if you take it off. It's
Good night, Lacey.
weird.
Lacey.
In the car.
Yeah.
We did say that. Moses lost. That's when Moses' phone broke. He had to go back and he found it on Skelly. I told him
Y'all
that
making
was
me
payback
hungry.
for not recording it, so I could be on America's Funniest Home Videos or something, or helping me fight a deer.
Ew. Fine. More for us, Amy. Go eat coleslaw. Gross.
Did you guys ever hear about the cowboy that thought he could rope a deer? That used to be a little deal that went around. You could probably find it on, I bet it's on YouTube somewhere. Somebody reading that poem about a cowboy roping a deer. And basically what he said was, I never roped a calf that done that. It went in every direction at the same time.
A divider plate.
He's a 5-year-old and he's on the divider plate. Leave me alone, Bowen. America's Funniest Home Video is still a thing.
No,
I don't know, but it would have been worth trying. I'd have been on it with that video.
If you get a popsicle that has a stick in it, do they have to take the stick out for you too?
No. No.
Just wondered.
that would be funny though.
Here, honey, I deboned your popsicle.
Smush it up in the divider plate.
Yeah, there you go.
My sister's 37 and she won't eat food that touch her plate.
What?
A touch on her
Wait,
plate.
touch
On
her
her
what?
plate. There you go. On her plate.
My Ryder can tell you. Me and our dad had a saying about that when he had a plate of food. Before he was done with it, it just looked like a slurry happened on his plate because he didn't care. He'd mix it all together. And my mom, especially, would be like, "That looks gross." He's like, "It's all going to the same place." That's what he always said. It's all going to the same place.
Yeah.
The toilet.
Right.
Eventually.
He
I
also-
had a guy at church that
He
told
also
me
told her when she asked him how the food was, he's like, "It'll make turd."
Yeah,
Like, well,
I had a
you're
guy
right. It
one
will.
time
My
who,
dad is 65 and won't eat if it touches.
He'd go through the line, get his meat, little potatoes, green beans, or whatever on his plate, and then he'd go over by the pies and he'd put 2 big old pieces of pie right on top of all that. Eat that pie. I said, "Ray, why do you do that way?" He said, "Man, you never can tell when you may kick off. Ain't no sense in eating all that other stuff until you had your pie. You just you never know.
You gotta have dessert first."
Yeah, you better have dessert first. Oh, here's one for you. What do y'all think about that?
Taco Mayo. I haven't had it.
I haven't had it. We have them. I see them. I just haven't
I
ate
haven't had it.
I don't really eat out very much.
At one time, we had one in Miami, but we went through Veneta this evening, and that was where we stopped. I had a beef and cheese quesadilla, and she had their nachos. I felt like I got gypped when I looked at her nachos. I'm like, man, if they put that in a tortilla, I could eat that while I was driving. Anyway.
Taco Mayo was her favorite in college. Don't worry, be happy.
Look.
Well, it bothers me that it bothers you because that's how we pronounce Miami.
Well, that's because Miami is the tribe.
Yeah.
Not a city in Florida.
Not a city.
There's Miami in Florida, and there's Miami in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What
I
about
never
your
had
Amy?
I know.
No, it's mine. It's right here.
Your Amy. Yeah.
It's in my little square thingy, not
Yeah.
yours.
Goodness.
When
Thank
lockdowns happened, I still went to work and fishing and everything else. I just didn't stop. I didn't really ever get normal.
Mom says Taco Bell's good.
Yeah.
I miss In-N-Out Burger. Never had that either.
I think that happened with every burger I've ever ate.
Yeah. It went in and it came out.
Does Miami still have all the wedding places?
Laverne's is still there. Right across from the courthouse in Miami, Oklahoma. You can get married cheaper than you can do it in Vegas. Yeah, guess who got married there?
You?
Dale and Lisa.
Oh.
Ah.
Within a year or two of when Anita and I got married there. Laverne's Wedding Chapel. Little did I know back then, the guy that married us was probably had been away from there a while, but he is a previous pastor to the church I'm pastoring now.
Did you see that, Ryder?
Is that a pike or I can't?
Musty.
Muskie, okay. It was a little blurry on my end, so I couldn't tell.
Well, I have a friend who really likes to catch fish.
Muskie.
Let me see if I can find a picture of him.
Tony, you're in Bristow, aren't you? Okay, now you're just showing off with the elk. Okay. hopefully in September there will be one of those here as well. So we'll see. Hopefully I also get drawn this year.
I just can't square the A sound where there's an I.
English is the hardest language.
Ooh.
We're just
Bodie
helping
likes
him out with
the
pronounced
big food. Uh-huh. The house. You know, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
But yeah.
Well, Bodie does, and that's what matters.
Okay.
Yep.
Bodie knows, and that's what matters. What are you trying to find, Paul?
I'm going to find a picture of my friend Brian Baker.
Okay.
Anybody know Brian Baker?
No.
No. Oh, those fighting words.
which words are fine. Oh, I see.
Where it says Ohio sucks.
Yep.
Go blue. Ohio Valley Prepping says, oh, those are fighting words.
Plant the flag. That's hilarious.
Good night, Ma.
Good night, Ma.
Oh,
Not
there you go.
Ryder. What
You gotta
the holy ham Jesus?
go that way.
right,
There you go.
uh,
Now bring it closer.
Well, do you want to do it? You want to do it?
Yes. Is that a white in the one in the middle? Is that just a whitetail spike, or is that one of those Sika or whatever?
Angie. I love it.
She's looking for the butt end of the mount to put on the opposite side of
Hey.
the wall.
Henry, what's that? Harry the Hendersons, yes. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Like your
wow.
buddy's the one that got that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Night, Amy's.
Okay, it's a spike. I was curious. I couldn't tell. I made sure.
It's just a spike, he
Yeah.
says.
I'll have a that oryx. It should
That's
be
a
here.
big one.
Wow.
Wow.
Courtney says I can't go pick up my oryx from the taxidermist. I have to pick up her ram. She's got a half body mount ram that's ready to pick up.
That's some big head carp. They overpopulate everywhere they're at, mess up all the fishing. So Brian's just been catching them, but he does guided tours on Grand Lake, and I bet I've seen 150 pictures of him with 3 or 4 of them in his boat, trying to get rid of them.
Goodness.
Is the big head the one that jumps up out of the water and hurts people?
I think that's a
Slams into their boat.
silver, or I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. I could be wrong, but Oryx is good. I wasn't sure. It was good meat.
Wanda says she could never hunt. She'd get nightmares. Silver carp.
Yeah, I thought it
Asian
was silver. Like the Asian.
Hello, Greg.
Courtney's commenting.
Our local deer have been coming around a lot lately. I mean, 40 feet off this back window. They're sitting there left and right. Big ones.
Wow.
There's an old picture.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Greg,
Yeah.
the hotel down at Roland is nice.
Back when you could snag at night.
I want an all dad too, but I'm poor now. Hi, Judy. The only thing silver carp are good for is fertilizer.
Hey, you can take fish that you don't want, and if you want to fertilize whatever plants, I did tomato plants a couple of years ago. Dig a hole like a foot deeper than what your tomato plant you're going to put in the ground. Put the fish in there, spread lime, and put dirt, and put your tomato plant on top. Your plants grow like crazy.
Greg is sitting in a drive-through.
Do they do your tomatoes taste a little fishy after that?
Nope.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
I know that. Just like using fish mocks, but it's fish. We had some that freezer burn. We forgot we had them a bunch in bags, and so I said, "Hey, don't throw them away. We're using fertilizer."
You know, that's something that's kind of funny, but if a person has cows out on grass and they eat a bunch of garlic, you can taste it in the milk.
Fish I don't eat.
I'm not going to believe that one, Paul. I know you're tricking us.
No, I'm serious. They in the FFA judging contest for dairy, they would make them taste milk and tell them what grass the cattle were eating.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Honey's the same way. You can tell what kind of flowers, plants, or like clover honey tastes different than other kinds.
Well,
you could tell the difference in the milk. They had us do that.
I think there's sometimes then that honey would taste like ragweed and things that you wouldn't want it to taste like, but I guess it does.
Yeah, but they say that local honey is actually better for your allergies because it's from the plants that are giving you fits.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
white clover honey is awesome.
It's like neurotoxin for snakes.
All right, we'll talk about tasting foods in your food, your meats. Back, I'll just say 7 years ago, before I started raising our own pigs, one of my son's friends, he worked at Taco Bell, and he thought he's saving all kinds of money feeding the leftovers from Taco Bell. He was happy as a lark. He processed his pigs. The first time he cooked whatever it was, he threw the whole thing away because it tastes like tacos. Taco meat.
Oh no.
Yep. So what you feed him is what you're going to taste. That was on a pig anyway.
Oh, do you want to tell Chris what you called me about today? Because I haven't told him yet.
Did you forget?
No, I didn't.
No, she hasn't passed it to me yet.
I just haven't passed on the information to him yet.
She's rude like that.
Okay, Sophie mid last week or over a week ago was not feeling good. She was completely laying down. I actually, Angel and I thought something bad's wrong and she's dying. I mean, it was really bad. I contacted the vet, and then the people at the feed store talked to me before the vet did, and they were saying that they know they've actually been out here. The vet has and all that. They know that I don't want to give our animals any shots and whatever. I'm trying to be very pure with the animals. I keep their coops, their pens. I pick up their poops and I keep it clean. You've seen it; it's been clean.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they asked me, "Are you still doing the same thing?" I said, "Yes." And they said, "Tony, your pigs live 100% outdoors every day. They live in the same area, even though your coops are bigger than most people have. They live in a bigger area that they still could get parasites and get worms, and it was something else." And they said that, "I know you don't want to feed your animals or give them shots and whatever else." She said that, "Don't do that. If you don't want to do that, don't do that to your meat animals. But Sophie and Sig live outdoors. You must treat your pigs, your male and female, for this." And I mean, they said they can't, you just have to do it. So anyway, Angel and I talked it over, and we treated Sophie like last Wednesday, and they said, I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday, and they said probably Saturday you're going to see a difference if they think that what she had was parasites.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is with all this rain we've had, it has been muddier in their pens, but we're very sandy. After a day, it washes down. But still, I mean, I couldn't pick up their poop because the rain hit, it washed into the ground. We treated her, and on Saturday, I actually started noticing a difference. Sunday, she was up running around half and half. And yesterday, I was like, I think she's in heat or starting to get in the heat. And then today, sparks have been flying. All I can say is they said I would see a difference that quick. And it happened what they said. So I'm going to treat them because they're outside they're out in the atmosphere. We're not. They're out there.
They're not going to be food. They're pets. They're not food.
Right. And
that's
so
why he's going to treat them with.
I'm going to treat them, but the meat pigs, whatever, won't be. They're only around for like 9 months or whatever it is, and they're out. But I think what happened is we've had all this rain. We had a lot of rain. I think all this soil, it got contaminated between the pee and their poop and just everything else that's out there, and it affected them. That, or it's been years of having all this in the soil, but I keep it clean. I mean, you guys have been out there. We've seen it. It's clean pens. So, my chickens got mice.
Tony's just talking about his pig's mess.
Yeah.
That's all you missed.
Yeah, my chickens have never gotten mice at all, ever.
Hey, Tony, I have a question for you on that.
Yeah.
Did you talk to your people at your feed store and ask them if there is not some type of parasite or wormer control that you can use that's all natural, that's not a shot?
I didn't ask them that, but they gave me two different ways. I should have asked them that. Here's the big thing. Worms, I already know that is pumpkins is fantastic for them for worms and all that. It's not the pumpkin, it's the seeds that's in the pumpkin. And I really should have asked them more, like what you're saying, Paul. I really should have. I didn't think of it because I was really concerned what's going on her because I thought she's dying on us.
Yeah. I got a friend that raises those boar goats. And they say if they don't worm those things every 30 to 45 days, they will just go to dying because they pick up so many worms from eating grass off the ground.
Right.
And
well, one thing that the female told me, she said that she felt it was parasites because I don't see the worms in her poop, and I was looking for this. But they also said that they could have worms around their heart, and that is what scared me. And they said if you don't see a difference in a week, you've got major issues with her about worms, and we will have to we will do something different for her. So they do have a pellet feed that's a wormer, but I also have the ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
I have the ivermectin that's for horses. I had it, and he did a scale, and he told me what I need to give, because Sophie and Sig are 630 pounds, the percentages that I need to do, and he told me to take a piece of bread, mix some peanut butter with it, and squirt that in there, mix it up, and make a round ball, and just give it to them. And they both of them devoured it. And so that's what I did. And I'm hoping that's what it was. But I am going to treat them whether that's what it was or not, because it makes really good sense.
The feed stuff you got that's wormer, is it Safeguard?
Yes, I think it is.
I've used a lot of Safeguard on my cattle. For cattle, they actually make a lick block that you can put out for them. But the original Safeguard was a drench, and you had this gun that was a dose gun type of a thing, and it had a hook on the end of it made out of a pipe. And you stuck it in their mouth like that so you could squirt it in the back of their mouth.
Right.
Which was much easier than the previous way. The previous way we had was all just boluses. Do you know what a bolus is?
I have heard of it. Yes.
It was a pill that's about that long and bigger around than my thumb. And you had to put it in this. It wasn't a dose gun, but they called it a balling gun.
Yeah, same thing as goats.
You stuck that all the way down their throat. The handle would be the only thing still sticking out the side of their mouth. And the deal was this long.
Yep.
And then it had a push button. You plunged it, and it put that down their throat because you couldn't make them swallow it. They'd spit it back out.
Yeah, we do that with
Wow.
goats for copper boluses.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, there's several medicines that we've used for cattle that was in that bolus form, and I despise using.
I got away from it. I hated it.
Albons. They would give us Albons to give a calf if he was having certain issues, and you'd have to give. Let's say you had 1,000-pound calf, you'd have to give him 5 or 6 of them all at once. Sticking that thing, I'd have my throat all sore just sticking that thing. So my dad and I got to figuring out that's about a 3/4 inch PVC pipe size. So we rounded the end of one of them, and anybody that's not ever worked much cattle that wouldn't know this, when you catch them in a head gate, they're restrained, but they can flop that head around from one side to the other and knock you over. And so to put a balling gun in their mouth, you'd have to get your armpit basically over their eyes and hold their jaw so that you could jam that down their throat. Well, I stuck that PVC pipe down one's throat, got it in his stomach, and then we shoved 5 of them in there and stuck a broomstick down it to push it in. And it worked good.
Yeah.
Didn't have to do it 5 times.
Right.
Oh yeah. What didn't?
Well, it's I'm learning some stuff, and they talked about also, I didn't even know this existed. They asked if I had hopefully I'm saying it right, slapstick hose. Anybody heard that before? Basically, it's a hose. When you give a pig or anything a shot, they want to jump and run. Well, this hose is in between the needle and the syringe. It's 30 inches. And you can screw it onto your needle, your syringe. And they said it depends on your hose. It'll be in your packet how much of that fluid, that
was in there,
medication, you need to fill that hose. If it's 2.5 milliliters, whatever it is, you have to fill that plus the syringe. So when you shoot it in them, you're shooting the proper amount you put the needle in and you slap it on them. So when they jump and run, you've got 30 inches to stay with them. You squeeze it in there, and then you pull it out. And we've already got one ordered up. So if we have an emergency or we have to treat them with something, I already got the hose, and I'm just trying to plan ahead.
Yeah.
But I think it was called slapstick hose. It's something different. I've never seen it, but it's already ordered up. We should have it this week. I just want to have it.
Them old big pigs can hurt you if you're not got a good way to restrain them to be able to give them shots and stuff like that. Now, my grandpa apparently grew some hogs from time to time, and he never had a good way to restrain them so he could work on them. But they make a tool that has a little cable loop on it that you can get on their snout. I don't know if you've seen one of these or not. They call it a snare. And you could make a snare out of a piece of rope if you have good enough rope. But you got to realize they're going to bite on it. And so my granddad, this was the way he would castrate a hog when it got over 50 pounds. He would put that snare around its snout and tie it to something in the barn, the corner post or whatever, and that pig will sit there and pull back on that. And they will just consistently pull back on that because it's got their attention, I guess. And he would have to put a milk can up underneath of it to keep it from laying plumb down on the ground while he was working on it. But the thing would just stand there and pull back on that. And that works pretty good, but when you're giving them a shot, you need some way of giving it where they're not going to get loose from you like you're talking about there.
Yep. Yeah, they are both, by measuring them, they are both at 634 pounds each. Saying this, the last time she had babies or piglets, she was about 250 pounds. So this whole time, because it's been a year and a half, we've been busy, couldn't breed her. I thought, because I've watched it happen, I thought she was pregnant. That's it. I thought she was. And then they say within 2 weeks prior, you should be able to see her start to her things fill up with milk. Anyway, lost words. And it didn't happen. And I didn't see her get big because, guys, she doubled her size.
Right. Yeah.
So when she didn't start to show signs of her boobs or teats, whatever you want to call those things, that's why I had concern, which was a week prior to 10 kilo meetup. But I still had my kids ready, and it didn't happen. And now I know she's too big. Willow, you want to go up? Hold on.
Hello, Brother Troy Sutton. Good night, Wanda Henry. Good night, Glenn Anderson.
Good night, Greg Duncan. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't say good night.
No, Greg's still here.
All right, I need to shut up because everybody's leaving.
No, you're good. You're good. There's more. There's still 30 people in here.
I'm trying to do everything naturally, and I really am. But even my garden. But here's the thing: gardens. I realize if you try to do stuff naturally, you're going to lose. 90% of the time, you're going to end up losing your garden anyway. So I've just been spraying them. I know people hate it, but guess what? I'm getting fruits. So
it's your
We're
food.
going like 3 hours, 50 minutes ago.
But I agree. And Rebecca said she's still here. Hello, Rebecca. If I hadn't said hello to you.
Amy, you only have like 3 hours and 45 minutes or so.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Good night, Alexander.
Thanks, Xander.
I've always gone natural, is what Wendy said. But yeah, that'd probably be good that, because we're not going to eat Diesel or Georgia. So might as well just go ahead and treat them with that ivermectin. That'd be fine.
Well, they do have the injection you can give them also, but the ivermectin was there. Wendy, I understand about the natural. In so many years with my gardens and everything, I try to go do it. and I would lose 80% because it just doesn't work. So the last year I started spraying my gardens, just being very careful what I sprayed and make sure I washed them really good. And I'm going to go with that because you've only got one chance a year to grow. And if it doesn't work, you lost it. And I don't want to be part of that.
Oh, I'm into losing. I lose so much stuff, Tony. I lose wrenches that I just had in my hand. I,
Wait a
That's
minute.
on the other hand.
when somebody stops,
Four-fingered ranch.
Yep.
really, that's been up there for almost an hour. Almost an
Oh, and
hour.
I just like, wait a minute. That's his
What?
four-fingered ranch hand. Oh my
I
goodness.
seen it a long time ago, but I didn't even think nothing of it. I was reading it. I think I read it 3 times.
I lose stuff so regularly that when some of my neighbors find something in the road, they call to see if it's mine. No lie. Happened today.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's see.
All right.
I don't know.
I saw
think
Johnny earlier, but he didn't come up on panels, so
I think it'd be very difficult to do everything natural in the world we're in, because when you run out of something and you need it, or that's what you want, you go to the store and get it. And I kind of like the packaging that I seen on a steak here a while back. I just seen the picture of it on Facebook, and it said raised without hormones or something like that, but sometimes verbally abused. You don't really ever know, right? Yeah.
Order it online.
or just order it online. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. So you
We don't
didn't
need-
have your grandkids tonight, Tony?
No, actually, they went to the other set of grandparents at a lake.
Ah.
Yeah, they're there for the week. So, which is great. I mean, gives us a little break. But we had them for 4 days, and then we had them a couple day break, and then we had them for 2 more days. And now they're at the other grandparents. They used to do that every year, and then I will have them probably for the rest on Tuesdays and I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesdays, one of the two. It's 2 days I have them, or we have them, but yeah.
I just took Corbin home today, so we had Corbin for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yep.
I enjoy spending time with them. I mean, they want to see the animals. Lincoln loves the garden stuff. Actually, Adeline's getting into it too. So they both do like the garden stuff.
Oh.
Looks like most of the big storm is past us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was just like, I'm gonna do my live, and if I get knocked off, then I'm gonna have to go on my phone and kill the live. So, but it didn't happen. Hey,
Well,
it didn't happen.
I had to stay dressed and everything because if I got called in for anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I noticed something, and someone brought this to my attention. It was about because at the beginning, like 2 months ago, I did like a bunch of storms coming in, storm damage, or maybe it's longer than that. Anyway, I kept showing it, and they said stop doing that because YouTube will not promote your channel. They don't. If your channel's homesteading, the storms is nothing. So, and I actually went to my last video I did about storms, and I literally looked at analytics, and it raised and then it just dove completely down. So, I mean, I was going to do a video today, and I was like, you know what? I'm biting my tongue. I'm not doing it. I'm leaving it alone. Let my channel keep going. Today's the first time I looked at my analytics. I said earlier, I haven't looked at my analytics. I haven't, and I just looked at it all. I saw I was doing some research before it came up, looking around. I don't pay attention to it. I just do videos.
Ohio Valley Prepping says YouTube hates preppers and homesteading.
Yeah. No. I said yeah, but no, they don't. They if you title it right, it'll go for you. It'll work.
They're picky on it.
Yeah, the government.
The government sure as crap
Yeah.
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want us to lean on them, and we don't, and they don't like it.
Right.
I'm here from the government, and I'm here to help.
That's why it's not a bad idea to have another channel for miscellaneous stuff. I will put everything, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting everything on one channel because I do not know how people have 3 channels. Yeah, and then they're, I don't get it. I can't do it.
I can't do it. There's no way.
No. So
I'm thinking about doing some content on my channel.
Then he'll get bored of it. And he'll get mad.
And it still doesn't matter.
We need to go float.
He won't post it because he does not like that editing stuff.
Can I do something to get us kicked out of here?
What are you talking about?
What?
Can I put something up on my little Hollywood square that might get YouTube to kick us out?
No.
Come on.
You cannot get us kicked off, sir. We've been 2 hours and 21 minutes.
The tree fell the wrong
Oh, you still got 3 hours in, huh?
Jug. It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Woods today, a tree fell the wrong direction and mashed the jug. It ain't got no gas in it.
I seen that like, was it like 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yeah.
Oh, we had another one yesterday.
Yeah.
He cut it off and it laid back on his saw. I seen it move. I'm like, that didn't work. Big, I almost couldn't push it with the loader. And when I started pushing it, it ripped the hinge wood all out of it. Was supposed to go like this way. It went like that way. Not good.
Yeah, Susan says I have enough trouble trying to keep up with one channel.
Right.
Ohio says the same thing.
I don't have trouble. I just suck at it. Like
ain't no trouble at all. I just ain't no
trouble
good
at all. I just can't do it right.
If I was to really watch some channels and pay attention to analytics, I would never, ever, ever get anything done. Can't do it. Don't have time for it.
Do all the stuff I'm gonna do anyway, and if she wants to record it, she records it. And then she does all that YouTube-y crap, and I just do the stuff I'm gonna do anyway. Well, I'm the only one that's here. She's at work all day, so everything that's outside, I'm doing all day long. Yeah. If I'm here doing something, it ain't getting done on the computer. It ain't gonna happen.
I've took to loving the comments that I get on some of my videos. I did one here a while back and showed the dash of my truck some while I was out with the cows. I was just videoing through the windshield of my truck. And somebody kept seeing what was on the dash of my truck. It's a 3030 extermination tool. And they're like, we'd like to see you use that. And I'm like,
I've seen that tool.
You probably never will, because it takes both hands and I can't video while I'm using it,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his Milwaukee tool one where he's cutting the tree got 31.48 views. 31 point. Hi, Anita.
I was one or two of them.
Yeah, and then there was that one person that was like, what's the purpose of this videoing like this? It's like 8 seconds long. I'm like, it shows the tool. Thank you for leaving a comment.
You watched it, didn't you?
Entertainment.
Yeah. There you go.
What'd that one comedian say? I'm a dork fish. They caught me on corn dog.
The point of it was to make you ask a question.
Yeah, that worked. Yes.
You can't see nothing. Well, you're blind.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you spend all your time on YouTube, you don't get nothing done that's outside. To me, what's outside is a heck of a lot more important.
Yeah.
It's funny. He's got 1,500 views in the 2 hours we've been live because he did that short when we started.
Yeah.
Well,
I plateaued at 1,500 views in 2 hours.
our attendance plateaued when I came on the screen. So
Oh, whatever.
actually, it was just like the curve Tony was talking about, and then it was.
Well, when I started,
Whatever. There's still 31 people in here, so
when I
whatever.
started talking, they went, "Ooh."
I know what happens because I've watched it in church before. Their eyes glaze over, they yawn 2 or 3 times, and in a minute their head goes back and
Yeah.
Angie's leaving.
Good night, Angie.
right. Ryder's doing it.
Unless you're retired and don't have animals. Hi, Country says, "Oh yes, I hate thistles."
Yep. It may be High Country that was commenting on those videos. I can't remember. I thought it had somebody's name on it, but I had a person comment on the thistle video from Australia that said they'd met me in lives before and gave a little heartbreaking story about their neighbors not taking care of theirs and the wind blowing all the seeds off the neighbors onto their place. And I'm like, I can level with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those things are really thorny, right?
Oh yeah, them thistles have stickers all over them. It's just like needles.
Yeah.
I have took brand new pairs of leather gloves with me to try to pull those thistles, and if you just grab a hold of the shank on the thistle, they'll just stick right through them leather gloves.
Wow.
You have to start grabbing it and raise your hand up the shank so it bends all of them down to be able to grab it and pull the thing out of the ground.
I seen you shovel to get them out. I watched the video.
Yeah, but some of them will have a tap root that's like that long.
I've seen it. Yep. Yep.
Huh.
They're aggravating. And if you don't do some kind of controlling on them, they'll just take over.
We've got, I think, 3 of them that come back every year, and I thought I get rid of them every time. They keep coming back. The same spot.
They're the ones we're fighting are actually annuals, but the seed is so prolific it doesn't even have to be covered up in the dirt for them to grow.
Wow.
Need to burn it.
Yeah, I have seen people burn on those with a torch, and then animals come along and eat them, like cows or whatever would come along and eat them, and I'm like, why? Why? I've got all this other stuff out here. Why would you eat that?
Popcorn.
Something they like, something they need, maybe.
Well, I know animals like ash.
It could be.
Ash is pretty good for. I can't remember what it's good for, but for animals, ash is pretty good.
But I do know that in the pastures where I have cattle, the thistles don't ever grow as good, so they're probably chewing on them some then, even whenever before, because I have to spray the hay fields first, or else the ones in the hay fields will get away from me, and the ones in the pasture still want to mate ahead. You know, it's so much fun.
Animals like barbecue too.
Some animals are barbecue.
It's on their plate and destiny.
So, Ryder, when's y'all's next video gonna come out?
We put one out today.
Okay.
I
have to go watch.
We should have another one out.
She said your next one.
We should have another. We should have another one next Tuesday. I'm trying to keep them posted on the same day every week, but yeah, that don't happen.
You got more videos than I do.
We have like we have like 3 other videos that are ready. They just needed a little bit of editing, and then they'd be ready to post every week for at least 3 weeks out.
That
But
sounds that's right up your alley. Little bit.
do what?
You can't get it. You're short. Come on, Tony got it. Tony
I
got it as
didn't
soon
even
as I
hear
said
you.
it.
All right,
That was so punny.
I didn't even hear you. So
You said it needs a little bit of editing. I said that's right up your alley because it's a little bit. Come on,
oh my goodness,
Oh,
you're killing
that's
me, Small.
hilarious.
Tony got it as soon as I said it. I gotta explain it to you. I guess it was so funny it went right over your head because you're so dang short.
My brain naturally tunes you out.
I deleted my whole library a long time ago. I should have privated them. Aw. Yeah, that stinks. And then it got silent after we all laughed.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wah, wah, wah.
hey, I'm going to go because I do have one more video, or I have another video I'm trying to touch up on. Edit.
Okay.
So I'm going to go.
Thanks
Right.
for that, Tony.
Yep, Amy, Chris,
Deuces, Tony.
Bye.
have a great night, everybody.
Good night, young man.
Bye. Young man,
Bye.
I'm not older than you, Paul.
I still think you're lying about your age,
Who, me? Him.
Tony. I don't even know yours, Paul.
64. 100%. Paul's a puppy.
I'm not gonna tell you how old I am because there ain't no sense in getting all that started.
You 2 young pups, calm down.
All right, guys. Everybody, good night. Everybody, chat. Good night. See you later.
Good night, Tony.
Yep. Bye bye.
Susan says, I have 3 videos on the go, but none are ready to go. Putting up a short in 3 hours, though.
I can tell you how to get this much gray hair and only be 50.
I got gray hair now. That's why I keep trimming the beard, because otherwise it'd look like.
Brenda, I can see your beard. Mine is a marshmallow colored. See?
Mine was just like here, and I cut it yesterday because there was too much white and gray in it. It started to look like Chris.
I'm gonna tell you how you can get this gray and only be 50, but I ain't gonna recommend it.
I ain't even 30.
Go to the bank. Go to the bank and borrow $350,000 to build a chicken farm.
I'd
Do
rather
that in
not.
12 years.
They probably wouldn't let me anyway.
You never know.
Huh?
You know how old I was when I did that? 19. I seen that banker here a while back. I asked him if he didn't think that was a little risky. He said, well, it'd been a long time since I'd done anything
All right,
silly.
Troy. All right, Troy.
Oh, man. Chris, that was top shelf. Ryder couldn't reach the joke.
Wow.
Palmetto paratrooper. I started growing out my hair again and immediately started seeing long streaks of silver.
I'm not even 30, and I was seeing way too much white in my beard. 4 kids and a wife. I'm sorry. She looked so
Get
good.
ready for the brick.
I know. I was like, what? As soon as I turned like this, she was like,
We'll see it live. We'll see it live. Something fly across and hit Ryder.
You don't have near enough protective gear.
Yeah.
That reflective stuff ain't good for padding, you know.
Oh, you're getting brave on the live.
I told him about the timber you saw earlier.
I need the days to be longer.
I will say, Chris, we have had way less this year and last year. We had way less of those pygmies, but more of those copperheads.
Yeah.
It switches every year or two.
I've never seen any pygmies out here. I've only seen copperheads since I've been out here.
When y'all moved here, the copperheads came in, and the pygmies, they get pushed out because like the year before, the first year we got here, up until the year y'all moved up the mountain, it was nothing but pygmies. I didn't see a copperhead one, and then the copperheads started seeing them more and the pygmies less, and then now I haven't seen a pygmy this year at all. I've seen timbers out on 310 and now in my yard, but that's about it.
Wow, 50 feet from the house.
See,
Burn it
that
now.
copperhead me and Christopher found last
Mhm.
year,
Yeah.
20 feet off our front porch.
And see, I don't get the copperheads over here, but y'all do.
Yeah.
And I get the rattlesnakes, but y'all don't. And we're
Well,
150 yards away.
they're also messing with all that rock that was built up too for years.
Yeah, I've got big piles of rock that I actually tear down and move around. Your big piles of rock never get messed with.
Well, my big piles of rock are rock and dirt piles, so yeah, makes sense.
I got no idea what you're talking about, but I could tell Amy was serious because she went to doing that head shaking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
have.
don't know how the big channels do it. I only been on 3 months and it's turned into a full-time job, but I enjoy it.
Right. I like seeing the prepping channels in our lives because then I get to see them over at Jeff's tomorrow too.
Mhm.
That's cool.
There's
Hey,
Scott rambling
and
with the
since
browns.
Ohio Valley Prepping is here, I guess I could mention it to them too. I heard from a little bird whose name is not really Jeff that there might be a fall bug out weekend. Just saying. I can handle me a fall bug out weekend.
Not me.
Just saying.
Not me. Nope.
Chris,
Me
you
and
need
the
to send your
tent.
boat in.
What?
You need to send your boat in.
I do. Hey, I pulled it out the other day. It's ready. It's out.
I
Unburied.
saw that.
I need to get all that stuff off of it though.
I went and checked mine. That hole I was sealing up. I'm getting ready to take it out soon. When we stop getting rain.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
Trying to talk.
Trying to talk vision into a
Yeah.
fall.
See,
See,
Scott,
we need to do something for
you.
people down here.
Come to my channel to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went to your channel to see me.
that's right.
Or maybe he came to your channel to see Ryder. Or
What?
maybe he came to your channel to see Chris.
What's up? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. It could be either one of those.
Well, I feel a hot shower in a bed calling me.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
Hey, Palmetto.
You got a long way to go.
I've got 2 canoes out there ready to go.
You know, I don't know, Wendy.
I'm confused now.
Me too.
He's in Paul's channel, but he's co-streaming with us, and we just confused him because he said maybe because we were saying maybe he went to his channel to see you, or to see Ryder, or to see.
Well, it was definitely to see Chris and Amy, because hey, Chris and Amy, and then later he comes on and says, "Oh, and you too, Paul." Yeah. It's all right though, Scott. I love you just the same.
Oh,
He's up there.
They're already saying good night, Paul.
That there canter, isn't he?
I was still trying to think of my story for the day.
Yes.
Oh, we went and ate fried chicken with Dale and Lisa and
drops his butt.
Tina and Eric and the Jar up at Pittsburgh, and it was really good. But my wife's she's a little bit weird. She ordered 3 chicken legs
With the bone in?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ew.
Oh yeah.
And so we're like, do you know that chickens don't come that way, Nita?
If
She
they
wouldn't.
did, it would be a deformity.
Which brings me all the way full circle to Ronald Reagan's story about the traveling salesman. This guy's driving down a country road. He sees this chicken running beside his car. And he's like, look at that. That chicken's keeping right up with me, and it's got 3 legs. So he speeds up. He's going like 50, and the chicken passes him and cuts down a driveway. So the guy, he drove way past it trying to stop and backs up and goes down the driveway, and there's a farmer standing there in his bib overalls. And the salesman says, hey, did you see a chicken go by here? He said, yeah. He said, did it have 3 legs? He said, yeah, that's my chicken. He said, why does your chicken have 3 legs? And the farmer says, that's easy. I like the drumstick, and Ma likes the drumstick, and Junior likes the drumstick. So we're all happy. And the salesman says, well, how do they taste? And the farmer says, we don't know. We've never caught one.
Balances.
Bye, Paul. Oh my goodness, him and his stories.
Mhm.
Hilarious. Oh Lord. Well, they're all laughing.
That's the problem. They're all up there in that Ohio.
Hey,
And,
did they say it was going to be in Ohio in October?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'd go because I'd go deer hunting over there.
So that's a long way to go to Ohio to go camping.
And hunting.
And that's all, you know.
Ohio deer, man.
Paul is a mess. Yes. Oh dear. Oh.
Still.
Well, look at Jan. 2 hours later, and you're still alive. LOL. Right, Jan?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, Daytona and
No,
October.
Daytona.
Oh, Dayton. Sorry.
Dayton.
Dayton in October. Maybe.
Daytona is nowhere near
Sorry.
Dayton.
Sorry. I can't read. See,
miles and
Courtney-
miles apart.
Courtney can't spell, and I can't read. We've determined this already. Hi, Chris and Amy. We had a roadrunner trying to get in our house. Wow.
Well, that ain't no closer either.
There
That
also
don't-
may be one in North Carolina in September.
Oklahoma, Texas, even Arkansas, something like that.
Kansas.
But y'all are over here against the East Coast.
The marathon.
Oh, Jan. He says, we'll see you tomorrow. This is a marathon channel. Hey, Lori, you can't talk because you got some long lives too. I'm trying to find where to buy a 3-legged chicken. Any clues?
I don't know.
Drops.
If Paul was still in here, you could ask
Right?
him.
Ask Paul. Texas, you need to talk to Pete, aka the Roman Prepper.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Fast
bring.
drumsticks.
I'm gonna bring it up tomorrow on Jeff's live.
I have a
For
short with a
sure.
Roadrunner in it.
There you go.
There's Christy, Bay You Back 40. Hello,
I know.
hello.
We lost some and we got more.
I know,
We got
right?
Other ones.
Everybody's saying hello to Jan.
You're almost halfway to your 6-hour mark.
No, we're
Oh,
not
no.
doing 6 hours.
About 15 minutes. I'm gonna be outside
Yeah.
smoking.
Yes. I'll give it another 15 minutes and then I'm going to say, well.
You need a shirt that says that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I need a shirt now that says, well.
Good Lord.
Now I have Johnny saying it too.
Johnny gets a kick out of
Yes.
that too.
Uh-huh.
He gets the crack up loud.
That's the first time I saw a Roadrunner was in Arkansas as well.
A video of the Roadrunner trying to come in. Wow. Thank you, Chris, for sharing her link. Yeah. I already have a shirt that says "Hold on," but it's the wrong hold. It says "Hold on," but that was before
You got
Kathy.
one that says it the other way too.
Yeah, I have one
I
that says
made
it too. But I should have changed the finger because now they say that it looks like I'm
No,
going
those
around.
people are just wicked minded, and that's what they see because
Hold on.
that's what they see.
Well, yeah, in about 15 minutes, when you hear me say, well, y'all say y'all goodbyes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, God's Prepared Warrior is in Texas and he's talking about putting a bug out weekend together.
See there?
Nah.
I can get behind that.
I have a shirt that says that reads, "Hi, Jan." Yep, she sure does. I bet that's the one that Mom and Marissa.
And Christopher made it. Yeah. Fitting.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Well, actually, here 14.
14. 14. In about 15, I might. There you go. See, Lori will be right after me. So
right.
Y'all want to still stay up and support the channel, go to Lori's Prepping for Heaven. I'll pop in there just to hear her say my song. Yep.
Well, that's too darn bad.
Yep.
I'm just glad the storm's gone and I shouldn't get called in now.
Well, nothing going to happen anyway.
There was a lot of lightning in that thing, and that causes some issues for them to want to call people to come work.
Looks like I got here about the time my brother Paul left. Well, welcome in, Dan. Yep. About less than 14 minutes now. Less than 14 minutes. Okay, who got the gifted memberships? Thank you, Drops.
Speaking of Eddie Family Farms, they just went live.
Yeah. Oh, so are you about to drop off so that you can go to the Eddie Family Farm? Is that what you're telling me, Ryder? I thought we was family.
Look here, there's 293 people in there. I'm not jumping in the comment. Well, I'll probably go and comment.
No, you know what? I'm telling you, he's one of the people that if you drop into the comments and say, "Hey, Brandon and Steph," he will say, "Hey, there's RNC Acres." Yeah, don't do it until after my live though, because he'll still be live. Y'all see how he is? Yep.
Hey, gotta support all of them.
I'll keep y'all posted on any upcoming events. Nice. I need to practice the song before I can sing it.
Duncan Family Farms.
Yeah.
Adventure America.
Nice.
Mile High Community Channel.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Peaceful Des.
Yay, Des.
TJ.
Nice. There's only one that I don't remember. Or I don't.
Well, I happen to be a mod, so.
Hey, Dan. We have some mighty fine picking and singing at church last Sunday. Hey, Paul Case is in there. Somebody might ask him how he got that how you go about getting a 3-legged chicken. No loyalty. See, no loyalty, Ryder.
Hey, I'm still right here. All right.
I'll be there. See? You already got people saying they're going to go to your live, Lori. Yep. Not Ryder. He's going to go to Eddie Family Farm, Lori. No. If you see RNC Acres in your live, Lori, be like, hey, listen, Ryder, I know this is just, yeah.
That'd be Courtney. Look, this one is mine. All right. Hold on.
You get a 3-legged dog, it's a wimp. Wow.
Yes. We just
Ryder,
posted a
have you
video
been
today. We took the kids fishing a couple days back.
fishing? Now, it's free fishing this weekend.
Yeah, I think we're going Saturday night. Me and me, Ron, and I can't remember the other guy's name. We're supposed to go. Probably Jimmy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just took the kids catching perch. We had no power. That was when that storm hit. We had no power up here at all.
Teaching kids to fish is good. I have a telescopic fishing pole in my bug out bags. Nice.
You seen my
Yes.
comment, Amy?
Do what?
I said you seen my
Yes,
comment?
I said, see, Amy? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got less than 10 minutes, y'all. Less than 10 minutes.
Oh, lies.
Less than 10 minutes. Oh. Hey, I still have 23 people in here. And some just jumped on and said, oh my, y'all are still live? Yeah, we're still live. Hello. Man, we talked about a lot of stuff on this live. Did you find? Oh, you're not even subscribed. You better hit that subscribe button for
There's
our.
a whole lot of people I'm not subscribed to on this one. I don't YouTube a whole lot.
About the prepping. Come on now.
There's a lot I'm not subscribed to on this.
Oh, but you are now.
And well, there.
You are now. You have like 3 freaking
It's because I was
emails.
not emails.
YouTubes. Whatever.
Things, I guess.
Let's see. So, where did you say you were going this weekend to take the kids fishing? Or are you going fishing?
No, me, Ron, I think Jimmy, and another guy. I think we're gonna go night fishing Saturday night up to the dam. Probably do some bow fishing at the creek too.
I always miss everybody's normal time lives. If I had the boys, I gotta wait till they go to bed, get on their wild. Yep. Well, if you get to this point on replay, #replay. I always forget to say that in the very beginning. So if they see that at the end, when they're replaying, they can put #replay. Yeah. That's right.
We need to go live on ours sometime, but everybody else is always going live at any time we have time. So it's like,
yeah, but that's just it. You got to pick a time that's good for y'all,
yeah,
and do it. I just have to go a mile up the road to fish. Got a river across right off my highway that's free. I've only found one good fishing spot since I got here. Part of the reason I want to canoe the Illinois River. I keep trying to share channels, but I don't get the option to do it. So weird. What? Jan? Oh, that's Paul Case. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. Really? Ryder put #replay. Really? You got to do it after the live ends, you goober.
No, I like rewind it. You know, I looked on my phone.
Let you try
it was a replay for me.
Okay, this is sad. I got 2 devices going and watching 4 Leonards. Oh Lord.
Palmetto Paratrooper wants to canoe the Illinois River, babe. Who's that sound like?
Mm.
Who? Who?
Who?
Who?
Simply Jan Homestead. Is this the Jan or the question? LOL. Ow. Good Lord. Simply Jan, it may depend on the platform you're on. I can't do stuff on my phone that I can do on my laptop. I'm still learning how to do stuff though. She should be able to now. Try it. Share link. That's pretty cool. We got 5 more channel members. Y'all, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow?
Do a member video.
I will do a member video.
Shoot.
What?
Ryder, you want to take these 2 canoes out here and go down to Illinois? It's up right now. There won't be hardly no eddies. There won't hardly be no rocks. It's up. Up.
Your brother wants to take like a whole week and go down the Illinois
he knows.
River.
He's in. He's down for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks, technically 10 days, and
Well,
to the ocean.
It says that by barge it usually takes 10 days. That just means if I take 2 weeks off of work, guess what? I could take my time and slow down.
Yep, and we can fish on the way so I can catch some big old blue cat.
Yeah. Yeah. We can get some planer boards. We can do some dragging.
Yeah. We take that pontoon. I say we drag a canoe behind us just so I can hop in and go down a creek every once in a while.
Right. Oh, I planned on either one of the canoes or a kayak.
Right.
Because we can just put it on the deck and trailer it down there and then drop it off in the water once we're in the water.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm down for whatever.
Be live streaming on the pontoon going down the river.
I don't know all about that. We had to find some
Drag a rare earth magnet behind you.
No, I can't. I have the first net for the first responders, so I'll have awesome service no matter what. I got you, Chris.
Dang, Ryder's still on here. I have faith.
I know I'm old. You ain't got.
I don't know if that first responder tower crap going to work in the middle of nowhere on the river anyway.
That's the point of it. It does. It's nice. I get good service here.
Well, yeah, this ain't in the middle of nowhere out in the river where there ain't no towers nowheres.
Hey, there's still towers, man. That's the point of it.
Someone was trying to sell me a fishing magnet Saturday. I watched all of the. You've seen me. I watch those people who throw the magnet in and bring up all kinds of stuff. What day is the catfish fry is all I care about. Date and time, please.
I got some halibut right now from Alaska.
And you can eat that just for the halibut.
Okay, good night and God bless. Night, Susan.
Hey, that halibut is
some interesting stuff.
And the halibut trips underwater. That was probably the funniest part of that whole stupid movie.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. If you pull one of those up, yep, I've seen them. They have to call the po-pos. Well, there's Kevin hiking with Jackie Boy. Hello, hello. You came in 2 minutes until I said, well.
2 minutes.
Well, I guess 10 more minutes. I guess 10 more minutes.
No.
No, you got a minute and 8 seconds.
Yeah, a minute and 8 seconds.
No.
Yep. Shoot, you just surprised Faith on still being on alive, and it's almost 11 o'clock, you old man.
That's because I'm an old man. I keep trying to tell everybody. I called Paul Case and Tony young pups, I'm telling you.
Well, that makes sense because, when you get old, you start shrinking. Ryder's already there.
I can't shrink no more, man.
He already did shrink. A guy that was like 6'3" in the Marine Corps at D-Day. It's probably like he 90 years old. He's 5'9". They shrink.
How
Courtney's sitting
would
right
rather
there
have cat
over there
feet.
on the couch on her phone.
She ain't saying, well. I'm surprised Courtney hasn't dragged him into bed.
She's right over there on the couch.
Better not wake up my buddy.
Ooh.
She's talking about the baby, Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah.
I'll go over there and yank that hat off her head.
Last time I went canoeing, I threw a top of water out the mat,
hat off of her head.
stuck the rod in, and strapped and immediately caught a striper.
Yeah.
Yes, it. Courtney said, "Pew
Well,
it is time to go to bed.
Nuh-uh.
My sister gets free halibut from a neighbor that fishes Alaska every season.
So my buddy at work he had just got back, and he brought back almost 50 pounds just of halibut, and then he had two different types of salmon and the rockfish and everything. But then I find out that my other buddy just went to Alaska too, and he caught 136-pound halibut on video. That thing is huge.
Olivia's a doll.
so was Chucky.
Yeah.
So was Chucky. See, Courtney's ready for bed. After I left Alaska, I refused to eat salmon for like 5 years. They get in free time while Olivia's sleeping.
And Ryder's right here, and Courtney's nowhere to be seen, so they ain't doing it together.
Yeah, we got to get up early for an appointment for Faith. And we all know Faith is not a morning person.
I have to go to work.
Yeah,
So.
like every other day.
Yeah.
Y'all
unless he don't want
y'all
to.
over here griping about
Unless he don't want to.
getting up early and crap.
Not
like
my fault. I work
every
for.
single day.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
I really got to get off. So, well, see you on the next one. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I was going to say, isn't it tomorrow?
Me too. I'll be up in 6 hours to trade stocks. You're trying for 3 hours? Well, never mind. It's 3 hours now.
Faith said 5 more minutes.
Let me know how it goes, Faith. 5 more minutes. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Okay, it's been fun lurking as I work. Love you. Good night, Lauren.
Night,
Everybody have a good night. What day are you due? July 1st. She's July 1st.
That's when I get my raise.
Yeah, July 1st. So, all right, y'all.
Night.
Good night, y'all. Bye.